Everything's computer.
I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh.
Welcome, everybody. It's Office Hours Live. I didn't take a breath. I'm out of breath already. It's Tim Heidecker here joining. Oh, I forgot. I'm trying to not wear these only when I have to because I decided I don't like the way I look in these. So we're dealing with that right now.
Like a nerd.
We had a big meeting at home with my kids. My daughter sat me down and said, "Dad, this is not going to fly no more. You look like a nerd."
I don't like it.
My son threw me into the lockers.
Oh,
we have
no.
lockers in my house now. We put lockers together.
I think you look good in glasses.
Thank you. By the way, Riki Lindhome is
Hi.
here.
Hello, everyone.
We're going to be talking to her throughout the entire show. And it's going to be a silly one, I have a feeling. And Ricky's going to play a song from her new album. Is it from the new album?
Yes.
Okay. And
I love records.
Just calm down because I got to introduce Doug. He gets mad when I don't introduce him first.
Got it.
So everyone chill out.
I don't mind.
Yeah, right.
Who, me, bro?
All right.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Doug.
Tom, Telly
What was that?
I had a whole new horn thing, and I forgot my horn.
I know. You came in and you said, I got a coronet.
Oh, no, don't spoil it.
Well, you spoiled it for me.
We have to scrub that somehow. Dump it.
Just like we cut the Tiny Tim thing from yesterday. Vic Berger is here speaking of Tiny Tim.
Condoms.
What's up, everybody? It's Thirsty Thursday.
It is not. It isn't.
It is. In my mind.
Anyway, the Worm Captain is here. The Captain of Worm.
Worm dude or worm guy? What's my name?
The Worm Man.
Worm guy.
You are.
Worm dude.
The Worm Dude.
That's me.
And I should start with my bone to pick
Oh,
with
boy.
Captain Carlin's.
Ready for
So
my...
yesterday I got it in my mind, Matt recommended a sandwich place. He said, this sandwich place is going to blow your mind. It's a pastrami sandwich, an Armenian bakery that does a pastrami sandwich.
Hello, food fans.
And I thought I had a free afternoon. I said, I'm going to take myself out for lunch. And I'm going to have this famous pastrami sandwich. So I put it in my phone. It's called Il Something Bakery.
Ilmas
Bakery
Ilmas.
in Glendale. I'm driving there. I get to where the address is, and it's like a body shop. It's like a mechanics thing. And I see like some window, and then I pull around the back. You know what it is? It's one of these like ghost kitchens where they don't have an actual restaurant. They just you can only get it through an app, through Grubhub, and through all these various places. And I get back there, there's just like guys getting in there picking up bags. Like everyone's depressed.
I ain't afraid of no
What did you do?
Somebody came out and I said, can I get a sandwich here somehow? And he goes, you got to go through the app and it's going to take 30 minutes. Bye-bye.
Right. Oh, that's like somebody
Tim, I
walking
would've-
through a drive-through. Do you ever stand behind someone who's walking through like a Wendy's drive-through?
Wait, that's never happened to me.
No?
No.
Oh, that's happened.
Walking through a drive-through?
Yeah, you've never seen that?
I've done it.
You've
Done
no.
it?
As a kid, when you're
Because
like
it's
a
faster
teenager.
than going inside. So people will stand like in it. Yeah.
I've
but it's
never.
Like,
What part of the country? This is Florida you're from.
this is Buffalo.
Okay, you're
Yes.
from, right.
Yes.
Let me get this.
Hurry up.
You're from Buffalo, but your
My parents
family
live
moved
in
to
Florida.
Florida.
Yes.
Yes.
Good memory,
Thank
yeah.
you. But
You
anyway.
bailed.
Tim,
You
if I
just get the
suggested
app.
Go ahead,
a
Doug
sandwich place,
Doug has a thought. Doug, the floor is yours.
I would have definitely said you got to order it ahead of time. Just like,
If you were Matt.
yeah, if I was suggesting a place.
Now, I do
I
recall,
sent
I
the link.
believe you might have prefaced it with like, it's one of these ghost kitchens or something.
did.
Do you remember?
I thought it's one of these ghost kitchens you order.
I don't know if you
Maybe.
said, I don't think you said
But I
should
did send
order
the
it.
link, which, you know.
The link was broken, by the way. It was. I had
Well.
to retype it into Yelp and
I'll order you one and pick it up and bring it
we
to
can
you
do it
next
today.
week.
Well, that was the most.
Could time it perfectly.
Me and Weird Al
That's
Pacino
real
had it a
hot.
couple weeks ago.
I wanted to get that off my chest.
So what did you eat then?
And I didn't want to talk to you about it in private.
Have you eaten after that, Tim? Are you what happened?
Well, it was a whole journey because
Well, yeah, it's going to be more than 30 to go somewhere else.
I went to
Yeah.
this place. You want to know?
I want to know.
You want to know,
Yeah.
of course. All right. So then I decide I'm going to go to Fish King. Do you know about Fish King? Fish King is another Glendale legend. Great fish place. They do like, you can go in there and you can buy fish, like a fish market, but they also do like the shrimp, like fried shrimp with French fries and tartar sauce and all kinds of fish dishes.
Oh, I got to go there.
Oh,
I got to buy it. I want to buy it to go. I've been making fish at home.
get some tilapia.
Wait, so the sandwich wasn't ready for? So you're like, I'm gonna go buy some raw fish at a place.
No, you can go there and get like a breaded shrimp platter with the fries and the vinegar. I go there. The parking lot is maxed out, totally full. I'm looking for parking on the street. There's no parking on the street. I just went home.
Oh.
Complete disaster of a day.
You should've just
Went right
stayed
back
at
to
home.
bed. I shouldn't be eating fried shrimp anyway. What kind of fish do you make at home?
Salmon, usually.
Salmon's the greatest.
Yep. Tilapia is big in Buffalo.
This you in Buffalo?
Yeah, it's big there. We do the fish fries on Fridays. And
Oh right.
Those are always tilapia.
How do you do the salmon? How do you cook your salmon? I just got some salmon.
I'm just learning. This is like my new thing, like 3 months ago. I have just a recipe I found online. It's basically teriyaki salmon in the oven.
Okay.
With like sesame seeds
couldn't be
and
easier.
Oh, I like
raisin
that.
sauce and
I used to just
green
use
onions.
olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but that sounds.
We used to use my wife and I used to do it in the old Foreman grill, the George Foreman grill. That's the
Salmon?
only thing we'd ever use it for.
I
Get
still
the
use it all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Do you not use yours anymore?
I don't think so. I think we got a little freaked out by the chemical situation with it. Like,
Oh.
but not you.
I still use mine all the time. That's what I make chicken in. It's better in the Foreman grill than anything else.
It's Foreman, George Foreman.
Yeah. Do you guys use the Foreman grill?
No, I never got one. No, I never got one.
What a loser.
I know.
I got the Tyson fryer.
All right. Can I just get the show back on track?
Yeah.
Let me just promote a couple things. Not for me. Well, for me, in the sense of Tim Fest is coming to Austin in a couple weeks.
Cucumbers.
We opened up a few more. We opened up a few more 2-day passes, which saves you a couple of bucks. So you want to come and see Office Hours, and you see the On Cinema experience. The very good band DJ Doug Pound and Neil Hamburger live in Austin. It's going to be a marketplace of new ideas. Is that
Are we gonna screen some Vic Berger stuff?
What do you mean?
Can I play? Is there a night I could play some stuff?
Yeah. We should have a
Right?
late
Wouldn't
night
that be
Big
fun?
Burger.
If that's what you
midnight
want to do,
screening.
I don't care.
Put
Yeah,
the
in your
pressure
hotel
on.
room.
Speaking of Austin,
If that's what you want to do.
we never talked about that.
I know,
It's not
I know.
part of the schedule.
I just thought of it. I want to do
With
that.
the office hour stuff, we have some very fun surprises.
Oh,
lined
we've
up.
really built out a great show, and same with On Cinema. But Vic, if you want to do that, we'll do a midnight Vic night
I would love that.
midnight
yeah.
screening. But
5
the venue
hours
does
long.
close at 11. So. You can watch it out. You could show.
That's
you could
fine.
have a little screening on your iPad outside the theater.
I'll hold it up.
One-on-one screenings.
Are we gonna go to that ice cold swimming hole?
Oh man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I heard it was closed during South by.
Oh,
There was
really?
Bacteria.
Yeah, everything's falling apart, right? Measles. I'm gonna probably get measles down there.
Oh God, yeah, stay out of West Texas.
And what is an ice cold swimming hole?
They
You
have
is
this.
she okay on her mic? Because she looks
Oh.
very far away.
Well,
from
because she had to
should I
lean
do
over
this?
to look at me, like I said.
Yeah, I
'cause
can do
can't
this.
see the guest.
Is this better?
I think it probably Luke.
That sounds
I don't know
good.
if you've.
Yeah, that's good.
It's been
Dr.
fine,
Luke,
but
yeah,
I'm sure
okay.
you're
Okay.
comfortable.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is called. What's that swimming hole in
Karen
Austin
Park,
called?
no, not McCarran Park. McKinsley.
Barton Springs.
Barton.
So it's I thought it was called the ice cold swimming hole.
That's what I called it because I forgot the name. But
It's always the same. It's like a.
It's cold.
It's a spring, so it's always the same temperature. I think.
Oh.
I love it there, but yes, I mean Texas is. They're gonna have to shut Texas down. I think. We have to close her down, tent the whole state,
I know.
fumigate it.
We might all have to get those booster
heard the
shots.
slogan, "Don't mess with Texas"?
Measles.
I want to get
boosters.
one of those with a little. It's like a little tattoo.
I know.
Those were like
That's an age divide. That's-
exactly.
Yeah.
That meant you are
A boomer.
a boomer. Thank you very much. You guys got shivering teeth, and you got the Texas stuff.
we both got that shivering teeth. I love that one.
The other thing going on in Texas, in Austin tonight, is the great John C. Reilly is performing at the Paramount Theater. Do you know about this? I think there are still tickets. His wonderful Mr. Romantic show is going on there. And by the way, he didn't ask me to do this. I'm just doing it because he's my brother and I love him. And he's got this new record coming out called Mr. Romantic. And, well, it's not called that. It's called MAGA, M-A-G-A. I am M-A-G-A.
I love records.
It's called Mr. Romantic. Wait, what the hell is this called? What's not to love?
Oh, that's nice.
What's not to love? I have a few things I could put on that list. Meghan Markle's new show, which I spent all morning watching, obsessed. Wait till you see this. We're gonna do a screening at Vidiot's here in Los Angeles of the entire first season of that show. With stop and talks throughout. Pause. Sam Cedar. Pause.
Pause it.
Pause it. What is this? You got clips already?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. We're going to look at some of the show in the second half.
The coolest guy in town.
What is that, like
Don't
dried
derail
fruit?
the show. I was just going to
This is them melting. You want to watch a show where people watch this clip. This is the peanut butter thing. This is the best. Watch this.
All right, you want to watch it?
One little bit, a little tease.
Look at how fun that is.
Wait till you see this. Well, listen to this
This
music.
is very fun to do with kids. Or not, because I just had quite a bit of fun.
Teen Angel.
For Daniel, why don't we do some
Oh, that looks hard.
truffle popcorn? Truffle oil, truffle salt.
Definitely not out of touch.
But wait, the peanut butter pretzel thing is what I want to see. Watch this. This whole show is her making snacks for her friends.
Wait, that's it?
Well,
Don't
then
tie a
the
knot
friend
with
comes
that
over.
bow. What you don't want to do is
Watch
make it
this.
hard for you.
Sorry, we're
Just to
jumping
get
right into
it.
this, folks.
Little labels.
But
And since we put all of our energy into making those,
there's no more energy left.
this we're just gonna put into a different bag.
All right, so we're gonna watch you do that, or what? Or should we cut this out?
Peanut butter pretzel.
Fucking suddenly we're in the Cotton Club now, listening to hot jazz.
I know that Daniel loves peanut butter. I'm still gonna label this. You always want to be conscious if someone has a nut.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I'm tapping out.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it's
that's the whole thing?
well. Then her friend comes over. This is the Woody Allen jazz music.
Wait,
Cut the show with that Woody Allen jazz music.
Music or the YouTube.
Oh no!
Well, do you think they put Motown and jazz on there because they wanted to lean into her like heritage?
Sure, Doug. Whatever you want to believe. She's the
What is that
Duchess
thing,
of
though?
Sussex.
What's that burnt?
She's 40% Nigerian or something.
Oh,
Like
really?
a cob.
Not that.
Oh,
nice.
so she took a
Anyway.
dried corn cob and put it in the microwave, and it turns into popcorn.
It does?
I don't know.
Does that work?
We're not sure. No, her friend comes over, who was the funniest. He was her makeup artist / friend. They became friends.
Right.
And they're very close. And she made him dinner, or made him lunch, and then made a cake together, and then they made candles.
Wow.
You get to watch the whole thing.
Wow. Okay.
You get to watch every dip of the candle.
They're putting wicks in.
Do they really make candles?
Yeah. It's not too complicated.
What is
You
it?
melt wax and pour it in a vessel, and then it dries, and then you have a candle.
Wow. Okay.
But if you want to learn how to do it, this is the show for you.
Great.
Or you can watch a YouTube video.
Oh.
Oh God. Anyways, let's take a call because this is the format of the show is calls. And I didn't even sign into Zoom today, so I don't even know who's out there.
We got lots to work with. We actually have somebody wants to talk to Riki, so let's
Oh, okay.
set him up.
Did you say uh-oh?
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot of we saw when we announced you, a lot of people say very angry that you're coming on the show.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Which
I can take it.
I don't get.
I can take it.
Okay. All right, let's hear from
Ashley.
Ashley Simpson. Ashley Madison.
Hi, fellas. Hello, Miss Lindhome. How are you doing today?
Oh, is this live? Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm actually doing fantastic. I first of all wanted to congratulate you on your run at the Edinburgh Fringe. I heard you had a really good time.
Oh, wait, I missed it. What'd you say? You had a what?
I heard that you had a really good run at the Edinburgh Fringe, and
Yes, I did.
I heard you had
Thank
a
you.
really good time there.
I did. It was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I knew about the Fringe when I was a teenager, and it seemed like a really awesome thing. So I'm glad you got to enjoy it.
Thank you. It was hard though because I was doing 2 shows a day and had my 2-year-old.
Oh God.
So I didn't really have that like experience of like seeing other shows or going out ever. So it was fun, but it was hard.
Oh, that happens, but you're a trooper, so it seems like you pulled it off famously.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
I did have a question
All right.
about your upcoming album release.
Okay.
First of all, I'm
Is this
looking
a
forward to
plant?
buying it.
Yeah, I'm paying her to say this. Yeah.
Is it going to be on? Is it going to be on vinyl or digital or like how?
It's not going to be on
where can I
vinyl
find it?
or digital.
Yeah,
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, just a digital release, and then if I have the bandwidth, I'll make a vinyl. Like it's all me. I don't have a record label, so I'm like, just sort of going day by day.
You know, some of these.
That's fine.
There's some new ways of doing that. Matt could help you with this too. We could put the record out on vinyl.
Sure.
But it's not as, it's kind of like there's some ways to do it that you could make like a small batch.
Ooh.
Almost like the way Meghan makes candles. You do like one at a,
Just a small batch. I make 5. I would love to do it on record. I myself do not collect any media at all.
Fred would enjoy that for his
He would love
collection.
it.
Fred,
He would. Yes. He's got a whole record room. Yep, there it is.
This is it. No worries if not.
But I am making one piece of merch for like Broadway people like me. I'm making like a piano vocal book, like a Broadway style piano
like
book.
a, yes, piano
Yes.
book, yeah.
Go on iTunes and buy it.
But I hope to make a record and stuff eventually. I'm just like such a one-man operation that I have to like get time to do that.
Let me backstory us a little bit.
Okay.
Is that something people say? It sounds like a Meghan Markle thing.
Let's
Why don't we
backstory us.
Backstory this
Yes.
because you were my makeup artist and then we became friends because I feel like you felt compelled to be my friend, otherwise you'd lose your job.
Right. Yes.
Thank you, Ricky. Thank you for answering my question. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling. That's so nice. Thank you for saying that. I'm excited that you're excited. I'm very excited to put this out there.
I look forward to it. I'm not going to be able to see Dead Inside unless you go on a national tour, so this might be the next closest thing.
I hope to. I mean, maybe I will. We'll see.
Are you hitting the road?
I hope to. We're trying to plan that out. But it's hard with theater stuff. It's different because you have to do like residencies almost places.
But you're don't show that. Look how terrible I look.
Listen up, mister.
That's not a flattering shirt.
I look amazing and not pale at all.
This was how we've known each other for years, but casual.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Nice to see
just
you.
comedy around.
Running but then we did this show called, what was it called?
Just Beyond.
Just Beyond.
Hello.
Hello. Who's there?
Hello. Hello, David.
Chaos.
Jesus Christ.
So insane.
It is impossible. Can you imagine? This is what it feels like to be schizophrenic.
Yes. No, we did. That was so fun. That was in Georgia?
Yeah.
And you were just about to leave to do a movie in Italy. I was like, wow. And you were recording an album. I was like, wow, he has a lot going on.
But I felt the same way about you because you were like, you're writing a musical. Mm-hmm. Is that under wraps?
Nope, not anymore.
Okay.
It's the Drop Dead Gorgeous Broadway version of that movie.
Which it's on Broadway?
No. It's Broadway, meaning like that's the goal.
Right,
Like
right,
it's
right.
we'll see.
Okay, but you're writing that and you're writing a movie. You're doing all sorts and you're making this record and you're super motivated, productive and.
But that was before I had a baby.
Yeah, and you were also about to have a baby.
Right. So that was it's changed a lot. Like my motivation production is like cut in half.
Right.
But that's fine. It'll come back hopefully. Maybe
not. I mean, the older I get, the less interested I am in doing anything.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Because I had a lot of stuff fall apart during the strike.
Huge tour.
I'm trying to make her feel better.
We bouncing.
I don't really feel that way.
Oh, I get it.
No, but yes, I was very impressed, and I was like, I never really knew you that well, and then we got along very well.
I remember where I met you. Actually, I just remembered.
Shit, where?
I met you at Thanksgiving at Natasha Leggero's house.
Oh yeah, she used to have lovely Thanksgiving dinners and breakfasts And that might have been, there was another party she had where this sounds like a bad, corny joke or something, but I accidentally ate a pot brownie. Like I just thought it was a brownie. I did the whole damn brownie, Vic.
No.
Classic.
And I was sitting at her piano. She had a piano there, and I was just playing the piano. And then suddenly I was just like, I'm in this. And I didn't know what was going on because I didn't know it was spiked.
No.
So we're pressing charges. What time is it, Matt? Because we've been
time for City of the Day.
We've been carrying on.
Yeah. Let's go.
The city of the day.
We're getting rid of that light at the beginning.
That is very unprofessional. You don't see that kind of stuff on Matt Friends in High Places podcast. They've cleaned up their act. Has there been a second episode of that, by the way? By the way,
Question. Very good question.
you know this Matt Friend who goes around and impersonates people?
Yes.
There he is.
Oh, yes.
There.
We don't
There
like
he
him.
is.
We
You
don't like
don't?
him. No.
Can I say something
I like him.
controversial?
Yeah.
I totally do. I met him in real life. I totally like him.
I
Sorry.
bet he's very
Sorry.
likable.
He's very nice.
I thought
but
he was very nice.
He is. He seems annoying when he's going up to people on the street and doing it and harassing these
Doesn't
celebrities.
that seem planted, though? Don't you think they
It is
know about
planted,
it? Yeah.
probably.
I feel like they
Vic
find-
loves him. Matt hates him.
I'm the
like
worst
him.
office hours guest because I'm always going to be like, well, I actually.
I know. That I
Yeah.
actually said to you when you came in, like, you know, are you like, you're not like friends with Meghan Markle or anything, are you? You're
No.
But you are.
He's a friend.
I do kind of like most people. So I'm.
Her kid, I don't want to say too much because I know I respect your privacy, but father is Elon Musk.
Yes, he is. I know. I'm so lucky.
And he's not been
it's his 17th
supportive
son.
though, right?
No, he's never met him. But he gave us a Tesla. Yeah.
Baby Tesla.
Yes.
Tesla.
Hello, baby.
What is this? Vic? Okay. So listen.
Or you got to read the ad.
Yes. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
I thought, yeah.
Listen, folks,
He
we
needs
have a
a
great
bed.
new
Okay.
sponsor
I'm
here.
just waiting.
A great new sponsor. This is an exciting opportunity for us. City of the Day is sponsored by Migraine. Do you suffer from headache, stress, anxiety, or panic? Time to put your mind at ease with Migraine. Migraine is one big grain of rice filled with a variety of today's hottest tranquilizers. One bite of Migraine will make you want to lie down on the couch and rest your eyes, enjoying peaceful relief. And if you suffer from boredom, try an Ecstasy, the big fat garbanzo bean that will make you trip balls. So however you feel, you can churn or turn up thanks to this dope collab between GlaxoSmithKline and Monsanto. Last night, Doug ate a migraine and made this jingle, so let's listen to some of it.
Do you suffer from headaches and pain? Put your mind at ease with migraine. Just one bite will make you feel alright. Giant rice, take you to paradise. Do you suffer from headaches and pain? Put your mind at ease with migraine. Just one bite will make you feel alright. Giant rice, take you to paradise. All it takes is a bite of migraine.
How long does it take you to make something like that?
Way too long.
Well, you made it in the course of one evening at least, right? You didn't. It didn't extend beyond that, did you?
I definitely messed with it for a few days.
I can tell
And
you.
then I skipped that whole event because last night I was working on this migraine jingle that nobody's going to hear.
A lot of people just heard
Did
it.
I interrupt it? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I actually did think it was done.
It's not supposed to go that long.
Oh, okay.
But now we have an actual ad, which everybody loves.
And then
Vic,
I'm
you
not
got
for
your
this. I'm
copy?
turning it over to Vic Berger.
Here we go.
While I close my eyes and reset.
Are you keeping your New Year's resolutions? Are you keeping your New Year's resolution to eat and stay healthy? Factor makes it easy, chef-made gourmet meals that are ready to heat and eat in minutes with 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu
no.
each week.
That sped up bed is like.
It's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from the preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle, and they're delicious. And our top picks here at Office Hours HQ are currently the garlic herbs roasted barramundi and potatoes and a beurre blanc
Rick,
sauce.
you know barramundi, right? It's a
Yeah,
fish.
I
The
know all the
classic,
fishes, apparently.
simple honey mustard chicken, and for our vegan friend Doug, a nice vegan mushroom marsala with green beans. Eat Smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use Factor Podcast to get 50% off your first box plus shipping. That's code
Free shipping.
Free shipping, sorry. That's code Factor Podcast at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
And this is, by the way, this is associated with the O'Reilly factor.
I feel like green beans are making a comeback.
Really?
Don't you think they're in restaurants now everywhere?
Well,
not.
they did have. I haven't been to a restaurant in a while. I've been to McDonald's recently.
Yeah, no.
They have no green beans.
No.
I just want to say one thing before
shops.
all the restaurants I go to are full, and they don't allow me to enter. I'm always the last guy to get there. Ah, shit. No seats. But I do want to stress something or say something about migraine because I was there. I love seeing inception moments. Like we were on tour, and Doug, Ellie, and I went out for lunch. Speaking of not being able to find somewhere to eat, if you remember, we went to some place that was closed.
Oh, right.
And then we found another place, which is actually...
It turned into a nice walk, though.
A nice walk in Atlanta. Very cold day in Atlanta. And there it was. We're walking back, and out of nowhere, Doug goes, migraine. That's what it is, right?
I thought it was on the bus, but it was definitely on tour at some point. And you said, yeah, you really liked it. So.
I went nuts for it.
Was it this last tour, or was it?
Yeah,
okay.
It was just a few weeks ago.
Wait, weren't we eating? And I was like, no, that's my grain. It was like 1 grain of rice.
Could have been something like that. And then I have this, I don't know, we want to shoot this one day, but I have this sketch idea about a Mexican restaurant where you get the first first basket of chips for free, and then after that you pay by the chip. And you have like an app that you can add like by fives, like extra 10 chips, $2. And then you can also get
you get the crumbs.
The crumbs is by weight,
Ooh,
so you can add crumbs.
The crumbs are good.
Yeah, but imagine hearing that when you go, this first basket is complimentary. Any chips after that would be additional price.
How many are you going to eat?
Yeah, let's do I don't know 20. Okay, that's about a full basket.
We actually filmed it. Remember, you were like, "We got to film this now."
Yeah,
when you played the waiter.
Yeah, I have it on my phone, folks. If anyone wants my password, log into my iCloud. Let's find out who the City of the Day representative is.
Nick, take it away.
Westport, Ontario.
Okay.
The Canadian Shield.
How's it going up there? How's your Doug
here.
Ford doing? Did he? I heard all the right wing.
Dougie.
You left Doug Ford, right? He's pushing back.
Oh yeah,
against...
he's got his elbows up, and in this area, everyone votes for him.
You know, did you see this morning? Troops are amassing on the American-Canadian border.
I've heard.
Shots have been fired.
It's all Doug's
Oh, I'm ready for it. It's all Doug. I'm actually from Toronto, and so he's got a way worse kind of reputation there than out here. They love him out here, but no, he's kind of a mob boss.
What's this new PM all about? How do you like this new PM?
Kearney?
Oh yeah, Kearney's all right.
Guy. He's all right, but like I don't know. They're all the same.
Oh yeah,
it's cool that it's cool that Pierre Poilievre is losing in the polls.
That's what people tune into office hours for Canadian politics.
Canadian politics.
Anyway,
yeah. I wanted to tell you, Tim, that I saw you in Toronto the other day, or like a month ago, and I wept during the show. I wasn't like kind of prepared for it because I thought it was just going to be the music, and like I was prepared for that, but the whole presentation, the whole thing, when you played "Call Your Mom" for me, I literally started crying. I thought it was so beautiful. I did. I was crying, and it was
wow.
It was awesome.
Were people like making fun of you and laughing at you and like, ha.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Giving you wedgies.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you very much.
Cry like a baby.
Well, Westport, Ontario.
We had I think on our last show, we had this right in the front row was a mother and son. But the son was like your age, but she was like a little older. It was like cool mom son date. And I didn't see it, but Ellie was saying that she was crying during that song. But then I yelled at her for something she did. I forget what she did. I snapped at her for something silly. And it was kind of a half, it was a fake yell, kind of like in character thing. But she felt so bad. She kept, every time I came back on stage, she was like, I'm sorry, I did that. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember what she did. Do you remember what she did? You weren't there. All right. If you're out there, son from Phoenix, I love your mom. I'd like to spend some time with her.
I love Tesla.
Well, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you very much for calling in. Do you have any questions for Riki?
Of course.
Or should we move on?
Riki, well, I loved you on Wednesday.
Hey-o!
I was like, I thought I recognized you, and I love Wednesday. I went into it not thinking that I would love it, but I was.
know it's so good, right? Because it sort of seems like it would be like a
so
teen
good.
show or something, and then like everybody likes it.
Millie loves it. My daughter Millie loves it.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
But
cool.
it's been gone for so long.
I know it comes out.
It's
again,
coming
I think,
back
in the fall.
Now was this an easier shoot than the last time, or?
Well, I die in season 1. Spoiler
So you're
alert.
not in season 2.
I know.
Oh,
it only took me 25
Matt, why are you
years.
booking these guests that aren't even on
I know.
shows?
It took me 25 years to get on anything anyone watched, and then when it became this big hit, I'm like, well, I died. Crap.
Shit.
But
Well,
who
you can
knows?
come
It's
back as a
Adam's family.
ghost.
Yeah, I could come back. You never know. And you
I
don't
think-
see me in the ground, so I'm like, maybe there's a return.
Flashbacks, just like Adriana from Sopranos. They always brought her back.
Or like the she's actually still alive. You don't know.
Thanks, Nick.
I should have done more research. I didn't realize.
And now I'm going to die.
I forgot about our pal.
Wait, what?
What was that?
I don't know what this.
What an amazing moment that
going
would
to
be.
die.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going live to the Oval Office for a special announcement from President Trump. No one's. Dan, have you heard anything about this? Is this going to be about the tariffs? Or is this going to be about negotiations with Ukraine and Russia? Michael, we're not sure. We've just been told to summon to the Oval Office for a very special meeting. There's nothing on the schedule. This is completely unplanned. Okay, folks, we are going live to the Oval Office now, and here is the president now standing behind his desk with an announcement to the country. What is the announcement? Let's go to him live.
Now I'm going to die.
Oh no! And then he flops. You just flop. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable news, never in unprecedented history. The President of the United States has committed suicide. It looks as if there's a bottle of anthrax in front of his desk. And it seems like he's killed himself on national television. He pulled a Bud Dwyer, ladies and gentlemen.
Bud Dwyer.
Our Bud Dwyer.
Wow, that photo.
Everything's computer.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am in the cloud. Elon Musk has taken my brain, and I'm in the cloud.
Maybe he put his Tesla in Kevorkian mode.
Do you want to get into that? I mean, I don't know. Let's take a call. Is there anybody on the line?
Yeah, Barefoot Joel has a serious topic for us, right?
I am
Barefoot
a
Joel.
young, vibrant man.
That's right.
This is Doug's pal, right?
Hi, Joel.
Hey, Doug. How's it going? Hi, Tim. Hi, Vic.
What's going on, Joel?
Hi, Riki. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, we're sticking it out in the city of Orange over here, trying to preserve this wildlife corridor. It's 400 acres that is threatened by a mass-scale development. And I was earlier this season, I was actually trying to stop the bulldozers directly. And we ended up in a lawsuit. And this is a pretty amazing place.
Where are you? This is Orange County, California.
This is in the city of Orange.
Okay. Is that in Orange County?
It is in Orange County. You got it.
But there's a city of Orange.
There is
Vic,
a
show
city
your
of
oranges.
I was just going to say, I got these.
You got those sumos down there?
Big old sumos?
Probably not.
Do we? Well, even though we have orange in the name, most of our orange trees have been erased, unfortunately.
Right.
So it's one of those things. It's like you have places like called Quail Run, but there ain't no quail there anymore.
No.
But,
So you have this nature preserve out there where you got the mountain lions and all the animals and everything, and now these pig fucks want to come in and build some stupid housing that's going to get burned down in a few years anyways?
That is exactly it. The Irvine Company.
The what company?
Has decided. The Irvine Company.
Ugh.
Yeah. If you've heard of the city of Irvine, it's one of those master plan communities. So we've been fighting it. We have a huge amount of community support, and what's cool, I don't know if anybody's been following P20 or was following P22, that mountain lion in the
Remember
Hollywood.
P22?
I saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it in real life?
So we have another mountain lion called M317 or Newport, and he actually travels through the property we're trying to protect and has crossed Lake Mission Viejo. He actually got tranquilized in a nail salon, if you can believe it.
What the hell?
And he ended up in somebody's backyard in Newport Beach. And so we're trying to protect this habitat for him and
Right,
and other
because
mountain
so
lions.
if he doesn't have the habitat, he's going to start going into the Wendy's and going behind the counter, grabbing those square
100%.
burgers.
I mean, he's
Standing in the
you know,
drive-through.
Yeah, I mean that's all we got left in the valley and the coast. So these foothills that we're trying to protect are really all that's left. So our campaign's called No Orange Heights, and that's the development that we're fighting. So if anybody wants to look that up on Instagram, it's no_orange_heights, and we're raising money for our lawsuit right now, and we don't know when the hearing is going to be, but we need all the support we can get.
All right, everybody go out and support this. That's watching, listening. We'll put the links up so people can find it easily. We got to support our wildlife and our wonderful lions. And
Thank you
stop
so
building
much.
these. I mean, we do have a housing crisis. I don't know what to do.
Well,
but there's better places to build houses than these. Right?
Exactly, and it's really more of an affordability and accessibility crisis.
Right, that's true. There's lots of hedge funds that are buying up places and they're just sitting there vacant, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
It's all the building into these wildlife preserves, and guess what? Your house is going to burn down, no questions about it.
Oh yeah, the area burned in 2017, and it's going to burn again. Why would we want to put these people in harm's way? And they're not building affordable housing or anything like that. It's multi-million-dollar homes that they want to put there. So it doesn't even accommodate the people who need it anyway. So
pig fucks.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling in and letting us know. We support you and support your activism. And if you don't mind. Sorry, did you have a last thought?
Well, you said pig fucks, and you reminded me of Story Pig, which is something Doug did a while ago. This demented series of short films, and he shot at the Irvine Regional Park, which is literally right next to the property we're trying to protect.
That's right. That was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for our audience purposes, preserve Doug filming locations is what we're really looking for.
Thank you.
There are many.
Get that fat pig.
While we're in like activism corner of the show, let me just say, I'll start getting. I want to keep this quick, but
thanks, Joel.
This attack on transgender people that's happening right now is bananas and horrible, and I don't know what to do about it. Except I saw an account this morning that was a friend of the show, Patty Harrison, on Instagram. I was like, I didn't realize I wasn't following her. But was following. Then I followed her and like, oh yeah, she's pushing all this stuff out there to learn about it or to figure out ways of engaging with it. But I'll get emotional if I talk about it too much. But man, these pig fucks.
Vic's got that.
It's like they've never met a trans person. That one.
Oh,
they don't even.
They're so sick.
Couch.
So my only advice right now is follow. It's Party Harrison is her.
It's like Party Harrison.
Yeah, it's a mess. But if you search that, you'll find it.
He needs a new brand. Yeah.
Get on there. I mean, I'm sure there's a million places to go find. And then there's this guy that was this Palestinian guy that was arrested in Columbia. You know this story? This feels like it's potentially a big story. He's like
at Columbia University.
Yeah, he's an American. I should have looked up this guy, but
it's fucked. It's a real.
What's his name?
Fuck.
He's like a legal resident, and they've like ICE has picked him up.
Oh
and
yeah,
like,
ICE got him.
They've got him in some secret detention center or something. They're going to start rounding people up, folks. That it's going to get dark.
That's
and
really
shame on you if you had anything to do with this.
Mahmoud Khalil.
Yeah, we should figure out ways to support this guy.
Well, we got to raise money so he can buy a.
I love Tesla.
If he buys a Tesla, he's out of hot water.
Yes.
So let me, to all my trans friends out there and the people listening, this audience, we have a big. I mean, I see it every time we tour. It's a vibrant, big community out there, and we love you and see you and all the rest. We support.
I know it makes me want to cry too. It's so
I know,
awful.
it's so
so
sick.
fucking bad. It's awful.
That I'm going to get you to cry.
Yeah. Oh, you just
Here we
did.
go.
You did a little bit. Yeah.
That's my goal.
It makes me very.
I'm the new Barbara Walters.
Yeah. It's so upsetting. It's disgusting.
All right, let's change. What's this?
Shift gear. You want to hear from Elsie Drake?
Oh, we have another question. Okay, so we have a fan of the show from England who's, how old is she?
She'll tell you, I think.
Okay.
She'll probably.
We always get a question in from Elsie.
Yeah, she always tells you how old she is. Are you ready, Wes, with this one? Here you go.
Hello, it's Mrs. Elsie Drake here from London. I'm 104 and the sixth oldest woman in Britain. My question is this. What is the highest you've ever jumped? I managed about 2 centimetres yesterday.
Oh.
It's quite hard to jump that high when you're 104.
She's 104.
And Mrs. Hale said it must be sort of a record somewhere. Did I cause a world record? Am I a world record holder? Will you present me an award on your television programme? But how will I get there? I'm in the United Kingdom of Britain. How will you get me there? Will you use some kind of whistle cart? Do you do whistle carts in America? Please let me know where I can get my whistle cart. It's Elsie. Bye.
Okay.
That's the question.
Wow.
The question was?
How high can you jump?
Yeah, that was the first question.
I think that's the question: is how high.
And then there's
can
a
you
whistle.
jump?
What's a whistle card?
The other ones are kind of side questions.
Vic, do you want to eyeball this for me? Ready?
All right.
I want to hit my head.
That was
that was pretty
15
good.
Inches,
About 2
15
feet.
inches.
That was
2
good.
feet, you think?
About 2 feet there.
It's a good
Foot
jump.
and a half.
Can we get one more?
One more jump.
You got a sound effect here? I didn't even try that hard, actually. If I tried, we can get a lot higher. There you go, Elsie. We're guesstimating 2 feet. All right. Great stuff.
They're going to translate that to metric.
Oh my God, we're 45 minutes into the
I
show
know.
already. Should we have?
We could have Carson. Yeah. Why don't we? He'll have to get to the. When we bring in a hotline while Carson gets his mic up.
Okay.
How's that?
And then we have a song from Ricky.
We got
Yep.
bone pickers. We got a song from. We got Carson Lund.
Let's get a bone picker.
Lots. All
We
right.
have to expand the show to a 3-hour show.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Double our prices.
Kyle, you got a bone to pick? Kyle, you're live on the hotline.
Okay, I have exactly 57 things for you. They're quick questions. Doug, do you have a pen and paper?
No.
Okay. Oh, damn, you might have notepad or something. Anyway, there's a. You just remind me of this DJ, Canadian DJ, passed away, junkie, that sort of thing.
Next.
Skinny Puppy, Dwayne Gertel. Look up the song "Power" by a duck. All one word, ADUCK. Oh, Tim, you got something bad coming to you. I have been thinking about these things for a very long time now. Number
You know what? Let's bomb
number
Canada.
one thing in my.
Is this only available in Canada? This
I'm
show?
kind of down for.
All right, keep going.
How dare you? How dare you? Do you know how many people I've seen die since I've been watching your show? Too many. I just got out of the hospital.
Okay.
I just got out of the hospital.
Where's the bone pick? I thought
lost
this was a
my leg.
hothead.
Sorry, I'm angry. Oh, believe me. I just got out of the hospital.
You want the loony
After
bin?
a month in a coma.
A month in
I
a
would
coma?
Absolutely show you a month in a coma. It is like being abducted by aliens. You wake up and you have no idea what's going on. But I watched your show all the time. I got yelled at by the other patients because they didn't understand the context of the words. And they were one guy told me, "Oh, you shove a banana in it." And then I told him, "Well, you can shit in your bag all day, and I hope someone comes in your asshole." And the nurse said, "Oh, my God."
All right. Listen, we should get a live channel that's just this guy talking. Let's get that going.
He could get his own Roku channel.
Just call back after hours and leave us a voicemail with all your.
That's a great idea. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I just love you so much, and you pissed me off so much when you had Winnipeg as the city of the day. I was waiting for it for years in your broadcast, and you said Winnipeg, but you just ignored it like the city is nothing.
All right, thank you so much.
I love you guys. Bye. Thank you.
Wow.
I love you.
I gotta
Bye.
look up
Thank
that
you.
song by Duck.
No, we don't.
No.
You don't have to do anything.
Wasn't it a
I have
duck?
it here.
Like A-D, it was like a duck.
Uh-huh.
Like
Okay,
one
we'll,
word.
we'll roll back the tape on that.
This is it.
Oh, that's you don't want to listen to that.
Is that really it?
Maybe it's his song. Yeah.
That's not going to be.
Don't get
any
us
good.
pulled for a duck.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a qualified filmmaker in the audience, in the studio right now. A qualified filmmaker. That means.
Bonafide.
Bonafide. There you go. Carson Lund is here, the filmmaker, writer, would you call yourself?
Yeah, I'm a
Co-writer?
filmmaker. I co-wrote the film.
Co-wrote
Yes.
it and directed it.
And directed it, yes.
Eephus.
That's right.
No, we're going to
Thank
talk
you
about
for
it.
pronouncing it correctly.
Yes, it's in theaters now. I'm doing a Q&A for it. When?
Yeah, let's figure
Next
that
week?
out.
The
I
22nd?
think it's the 22nd, yeah.
In Los Feliz. So
Yes.
Ricky and Fred, you guys can come get some
Amazing.
We can get you
some
tickets.
help.
Amazing.
It's a matinee.
Call me Q, you know, like
Yes.
the letter in the alphabet.
It's also tonight in Glendale.
In Glendale? Why
Yeah,
wasn't I
yeah.
invited to that?
I think you
Maybe
were.
I were. Where is it playing in Glendale?
Lemley.
Oh, Lemley. It's a
Lemley,
nice
Glendale.
little theater.
Yeah.
This movie, I went to a little preview of this a couple like last year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A little private screening.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a big deal that I was there for you guys.
I appreciate it.
What is it about?
You're good at this.
Yeah, I'm just
there
curious.
you go.
I'm like, what's that word mean?
It's actually a pitch in baseball.
Oh.
Very rarely thrown. It's a movie about baseball.
Why is
naturally.
it very rarely thrown? Is it
Well,
hard
it's like
to do,
a-
or is it bad for your arm?
No, it's the opposite. It's a nothing pitch.
Mm.
It actually derives from Hebrew, which is Eephus, which means nothing or void.
Is it like when they bring in the
when they bring in a position player
to just kind of like
mopping up innings?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what does that mean? It's just like an easy pitch?
It's just like a big high lob. It's
Can
like
they hit it easily?
and it's like 45 miles per hour. Like it'll be half the speed of a fastball.
Can the batter hit it? Or is it they're trying to throw it like off to the side or something?
Yeah, you're allowed to hit it. Yeah,
Oh.
but it's just like the idea is it completely catches you off guard.
Right.
And it was like thrown in the early days of baseball,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was thrown by a pitcher named Bill Lee, who's actually in the movie, known as
wow.
Spaceman.
Right.
Where
did he play?
He gave up a home run in the '75 World Series, traumatized all of Boston. But
Oh, he was a Red Sox
wonderful
guy.
man. Yeah, Red Sox guy. Yeah. What was the question? Where?
What was the question?
Anyway, baseball movie. Yeah, it's about one game, an amateur rec league.
Yeah, well, she asked what is it about?
Yeah, it's an amateur rec baseball game. The last game played ever on a field in Massachusetts that I found, and because the field is being paved over to make way for a school.
Right.
Oh.
But
And all
you're
these
sort of like,
guys
well,
have
it's
to
not
come
the
to
worst thing in the world.
Right.
Yeah,
But
we didn't
it's
want to do a
also-
mini mall or something.
Right. I did like that because it was a little ambiguous whether it's a bad thing or a good thing. I mean, it's bad for them, but
Yeah.
it's not like black and white. It's like
Exactly.
It's like life.
We all have to deal with things changing.
Right.
And that's just the way it is.
But
it
this
makes it
is a
more
beautiful
existential.
movie, and it's I love a movie where it's just this is basically from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 9 o'clock at night or whatever the
Yeah.
time span is. Just one day.
They do change.
Oh, you just want to live in that movie. You just want to live in it.
Thank
so
you.
we'll talk about it more after Ricky plays a song. You can hang out for a little bit.
We got time.
Matt, can you just roll with things?
Well,
Such
to be a very
contrarian.
short
Be
show.
cool, man.
What do you mean? Well,
It's
she's
only
got
10:50.
I know, but she's got a song.
Not a
to do.
10-minute song.
Oh,
Let's take some more calls.
Okay, fair enough.
No?
But what the thing I want to tease you. No,
Yeah.
I want to tease our conversation because you are in sort of a collective of filmmakers,
Yeah.
which is called a very. If you think Eephus is annoying, wait till you hear the name of their company.
Omnes Films.
How do you
What?
spell that?
OMNES, actually.
Omnes.
which is a theatrical term. It means like everyone. It means
Just
cast
use
and
English,
crew.
okay?
Yeah, I know, right?
Enough with these other languages.
How did you form that film collective?
Well, that's what I want to talk about in the second half, Doug, because
Well, like Matt said, he's got several
Got a lot
minutes.
of time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now,
but
are
we
there
also have
any
a lot
weak
of time
links who are not
afterwards.
pulling their weight? That's what I want to know.
Weak links.
Who's getting cut?
Well,
No,
the
it's-
thing
well,
that's
it's very
exciting about it for
informal.
me, I'm going to talk over you motherfuckers, is everyone asks me how you get movies going, how do you get money, how do you get things going, and you guys are a great example of people that are actually getting movies made, and you're doing it your own way. It's very inspiring. It should be very inspiring.
Yeah, well,
so I want to
thank you.
ask you a little more about the mechanics of that and how it works.
It doesn't work usually.
Right.
It takes a very long time. And the earliest films we made, which were back in like Ham on Rye was the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe people know it. We made it for like $25,000. A lot of it was crowdfunded
Right.
or the director's money or
Yeah,
the co-writer's money.
family, and
Yeah, exactly.
and then Christmas at Miller's Point
was a bit bigger, just
Yeah.
like Eephus. I mean, we over this course of 6 years, we've just made more contacts and built that Rolodex and to the point where we can kind of ask other people for money. But all of it's been done kind of outside the traditional industry.
Yeah,
you know?
but it's so nice that you have like a collective of people that are doing this together in a way.
Yeah, I mean, but
Like-
that's just like filmmaking in general. So we
Yeah.
just found friends that we all share a sensibility and like working together. So we realized early on that this is pretty hard to make independent movies. So if we all work together and put like a brand behind it,
Yeah.
it's going to be a little easier to get things made.
It's great.
Pick everyone else up, you know.
All right, Matt, let's take your desired phone call.
We had another bone picker.
Okay, we love bone pickers.
We have several.
Ricky, this is the greatest show, right?
It's
you
the
love
greatest.
you just like love hanging out.
I love it. I'm having a blast.
It's the number one podcast in the world.
Wow.
It's the number one live podcast. Nico, you are live on the hotline with a bone pick.
Woohoo! That's fun. Before I pick, is this limited to this show, or can I sort of pick a bone with the Tim Heidecker IP in general?
I don't care. Pick it. Pick whatever you want.
Great. So I'm a big fan of On Cinema, at the Cinema, particularly the trial of Tim Heidecker.
Thank you.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of like a legal conflict, like the concept? Because you do the trial and you have your lawyer Mark Dwyer, and he represents you, fire him, whatever, and then he sues you, and that's not possible, man.
Thank you very much
He
for
has
your call.
inside information.
How can this be possible?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
He
you
might
can-
not know it's fiction.
I hope you continue to
Fictional
enjoy
program.
all of my work. And thank you for your
Thank
call.
you very much.
All right. Good. All the best to you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that today?
It's Monday.
You set your.
But it's like for
leprechaun
me,
traps?
it's like Christmas, like all leading up to it. It's like
Is that
I
one of
see
the
people in the
holidays?
street like all of March. I mean, Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Is that one of the holidays that's always a certain date, or is it
Yes,
always like the
that's-
day of the week?
It
I
is
can't
the
remember.
17th. Yeah.
Great. Love the 17th.
Yep.
Want to try another bone pick?
Sure.
Gonna get some Shamrock Shakes.
I'm debating taking my kids to McDonald's tonight, and I'll tell you why. There's a gymnastics and choir and all these things that are like right on top of each other, and there's like 20-minute window for eating.
Perfect.
And I was
Happy
like,
Meal
I'm just gonna
night.
take them to fucking Happy Meal land, and I'll get a Shamrock Shake, get
My son
diarrhea.
loves Happy
Green
Meal.
beer. You do the green beer.
I don't do the green.
McDonald's?
Yeah. What's with
I
that?
don't do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
What do you got, Matt?
This is Jim with a bone pick.
Goes in the same way it goes out, just a little hotter.
Sure smells good. Cut the tape.
Jim, you got a bone pick?
Yeah, I ordered some merch from you guys, and it's just taking a really long time. And I was just wondering when I'm going to get it back to my
Get it
apartment.
back.
This sounds like a fake.
Yeah, I
fake
ordered
pick.
something. Really, it's just
What'd you
taking
order?
a long time. So
What'd you order?
I ordered a T-shirt.
What's your order number?
Yeah,
What do you think this is? Customer service?
I don't think so, Jim.
that's what I'm calling for.
Yeah, we ripped you off. Deal with it.
Yeah. By the way, you order merch. You think you're gonna get
it's
something? We're
taking
gonna
like
take
3
that
years.
money and
I ordered this.
change our phone numbers.
Email officeourslive@gmail.com and we'll take care of you, Jim.
I took this order in 2017, and it's just like it's taken way too long.
Okay,
So
now
I
you're
called,
making
that's why.
stuff up.
Now statute of limitations has been enacted.
Yeah, the
Statue
born
of
pigs are
limitations.
becoming
Have you
the
seen
new
that
puns.
statue of limitations downtown? It's beautiful. Doug?
That's
Very
pretty
good.
good.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
Who would be on that statue? It would be like,
Well, I don't know, Doug. I don't.
well, I'm thinking it's some kind of like
Minimalist.
awful crime that maybe Trump did in the 80s or something. That
Don't make everything about you. Got TDS.
make
Doug.
the-
You got TDS. It's all you think about is
what?
Trump. Everything's
Right.
Trump with you.
You guys are the ones.
What is TDS? Is it
Trump
TM?
derangement syndrome.
Oh, I was thinking
That's what
TMT.
if ever I post anything about Trump on Instagram or something, which maybe like once a month there'll be something funny or stupid. Yeah,
Feels a little more than that.
Does it? Well, let's find out.
I was just in the waiting room, and half the show was about Trump.
Well, yes. Today was.
Have a national
But
emergency. And we will then
yes,
be
anytime I post, people go, "You've got TDS. You're deranged. It's all you're obsessed. You're obsessed with him." But there's a lot of material to work with there.
Yeah.
Did you like the concept of him committing suicide in the Oval
That was
Office?
great.
I think that
was
could be a
great.
big hit for us. Oh, and we got last week we went down the rabbit hole with PBD and with RM Brown and went viral on YouTube in a lot of ways. Very, very popular clip, and the comments were very active. A lot of PBD heads were very upset about our goofing on him. So we're going to look at those in the second half.
We should open the mailbag in the second half.
Oh my God!
What about the top of the morning?
Oh, there's so much.
Oh, and last warning,
have
final
too much
warning. We are doing our legendary patented game night next week.
Tomorrow.
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 Roll it back. Tomorrow night, we're doing game night here on Office Hours for patrons only.
Yes.
Patrons only at patreon.com/Office Hours Live.
6 p.m.
You'll be able to
PT.
watch the entire Eephus movies from beginning to end during the stream. We're giving that away for free.
Great. Excellent.
Hey, might as well.
In like a corner of the screen.
Really small.
Picture in picture.
Can read the
Yeah,
captions,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, captions will be on, so you don't need to. That's next week.
No.
You know what?
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, TGIF game night.
can push
Mark
it.
your calendars. No, we're not pushing it.
One thing Eephus and Office Hours share is almost like this
Eephus
too
Hours.
many characters actually.
Yes.
All at once, everyone's saying something.
It's cacophony.
Yeah,
Would you make an
cacophony.
Office Hours movie if you were given the opportunity? $3
Maybe.
million?
This room though is a bit smaller than I expected. Honestly, I've watched
Claustrophobic.
the show for a long time. I'm quite claustrophobic.
Are you familiar with eefing? It's like a way of saying it, eefing. For real, yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's turn the room over to Miss Lindhome.
I got that guy too.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Lindhome for me, and you know what it is? It's my belly, because that's where all the Lind chocolate goes.
Oh, Lindhome, yes.
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard that. I'm sure
Yes,
people have said that.
all the time. Every day.
What are we singing today?
Okay, so I'm singing a song called Middle Age Love. Am I too far from? I need to move up because
Middle-aged
I got
love.
it. Yeah, I got it. It's called Middle Age Love, and it's about how when you get older and sex is kind of different because everyone has a bunch of ailments
Mm-hmm.
you have to account for. So it's like a romantic ode.
I am
to-
going to not make eye contact with you during this song, if you don't mind.
Where should I look? I
That's
never
a
know
good
where
question.
to look.
Right in
when
that camera.
Just here.
Yeah,
I never know
straight to
where to look
camera.
when I sing.
Look at
it's
Tim.
so awkward.
No, I'm going to go over here. And after Riki, this is sort of just so you know, we're going to go from the song right to break.
Great.
And then we'll come back in 5 minutes, talk to you some more, and talk to you some more. And we got we have so much to get to today. We're probably not going to get to half of it.
There's a break video too.
Yeah.
Always a break video.
We'll get to PVD for sure.
From my heart to yours, this is Riki Lindhome, and we'll see you in a few.
Okay, hit it. Oh, I like the lights. This is very romantic. You wear a sleep apnea machine. I'm in early menopause. Let's fuck. You got lots of extra skin. Every vein in my body is visible. Let's fuck. Let's do it all night long. Or maybe just once so we can go to bed early. Yeah. that's right. Relax, it's time. Put your imperfect body into mine. You contracted herpes in your 50s. I have a lot of weird scars I don't want to talk about. Let's fuck. You've had brain fog since the shingles vaccine. I get a UTI every 4 to 6 weeks. Let's fuck. Close your eyes. I know they get real dry during allergy season. Yeah. Don't stop unless your carpal tunnel's acting up for some reason, baby. We're right there. Try not to touch it. That's where I have bursitis. Come closer, baby, so I can hear you over the sound of my tinnitus. Yeah, that's right. And cellulite, all your body hair is gray, but we're not wearing glasses, so it's all blurry anyway. Sorry, I can't be on top of you. Nothing's actually wrong, I just don't want to. So light off my comfortable underwear. I'll grab whatever balls you have left down there. I'll let you in the back door this once, baby, 'cause I just had a colonoscopy, and that's the best it's ever gonna be. So just relax, it's time. Let go and you'll be fine. Exhale and melt your honestly totally perfect body into mine. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. That's my song.
Okay, ready and action. Okay, and then you're starting to panic more, you're starting to grab it, you lift it, try to stop them, you grab their faces, that's it. Don't keep getting your face, try to block them, now we go to grab the whole time.
Upside-down portrait of a vaguely familiar face. At first blush, it appears to be a normal photograph viewed from an unusual angle. But let's turn it over. My apologies to any children we just frightened, especially mine.
I was only concerned of giving her pleasure.
Problem in the marriage bed that no one likes to talk about. Maybe that's why they call it silent but deadly. Well, now there's a real solution to a very real problem. Introducing the Better Marriage Blanket. On the outside, the Better Marriage Blanket looks and feels just like a soft, warm comforter. But on the inside, it contains a layer of activated carbon fabric, the same type of fabric used by the military to protect against chemical weapons. Flatulence molecules easily pass through the cotton shell and are harmlessly absorbed into the layer of carbon fabric. Even when used on top of bed sheets, offending molecules are absorbed before anyone knows they're there. So whether you or your spouse suffers from a health issue or just the occasional disagreeable meal, you owe it to your marriage to try the Better Marriage Blanket. It makes a great wedding gift or anniversary gift too. To order, call 1-800-981-1134. Just 3 easy payments of $39.95. Online at buybettermarriageblanket.com. Order now.
That's him, walking Walter. There he comes, walking Walter. Walking on down and taking the town. Going to where he got to get, and walking not to get there. That's him, walking Walter. There he goes, walking Walter. Making his play and playing all day. Going to where he got to get, and walking not to get there. Sweet old timer, ragtime rhymer, the oldest, youngest kid on the block. That's him, walking Walter. A step ahead of you and me, knowing where it got to be, and walking not to get there. Walking Walter.
I remember her so well, and the story she would tell of what Jesus had done for her through prayer. Though crippled in her knees, she'd often say,
Yeah, we're back, everybody. We are back. I believe we're back. Yeah. That Walking Walter, I think Patton Oswalt posted that last year or something, but I don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's like some unaired pilot, but I wanted to see Vic, do you know if the whole show of Walking Walter is up, or is it just the credits? Because, like, what is the premise of that show?
He just walks around.
No,
I think was it Gary Marshall?
It is Gary Marshall.
Was asked to make a show for black people, and that's what he came up with.
Walking Walter.
Walking Walter.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
But we are back on the air here with Riki and Carson Lund, the director, co-writer of Eephus.
We have someone who has a question for Carson. Should we bring him in? You ready, Carson?
Not to be confused with our own.
So this person just is online
That's
watching.
a good question.
Correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They
Excellent.
should
That's a
be
good
coming
question.
up on that screen. Yep. Wait, what happened? Where'd
Hello.
their screen go? There he is. Yari.
Hey, how's it going? I'm a big fan of everybody here. I have a question for Carson. I saw Eephus at New York Film Festival last year, and I was obsessed with it. Like, it really meant a lot to me. I don't want to ruin a part of the ending, but there's something with one of the characters that really kind of resonated with me. From my own experiences, not being very good at baseball growing up, but loving the game and wanting to play. Also, I'm a huge Frederick Wiseman fan, and the whole way there, I was skipping to hear his voice.
Who's Frederick Wiseman? Can you elucidate us?
Yeah.
Elucidate us.
Wiseman's been making documentaries for 50 years, 60 years. He's in his 90s.
60 years.
He's brilliant. All his films deal with different institutions in America, different subcultures, and he just kind of explores it from all these different angles.
Okay.
Trying to think of his most famous
Salesman,
movie.
right? Was that the one?
No,
that's
not
the Maisels.
Maybe
that's the Maisels.
What's the matter with you?
Tittycut Follies,
Hospital?
Hospital. More recently, In Jackson Heights,
And he's in the
I
movie?
just watched
he is the
and he was
voice at the
great.
beginning of the film on the radio.
Oh,
Sets up kind of the stakes that
fun.
the school is being built on top of the land. Was that the question?
No. That was more of a comment. My question is, I wanted to hear. Well, first of all,
That'd be funny. I love Fred Wiseman, but who is he? Sorry.
First, will the hat that you're wearing be on sale at all?
Merch alert.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
That's I don't have all the merch supply yet, but it will be eventually.
Okay, that's question number one. And question number two, I wanted to hear a bit about your own experiences playing baseball or being engaged with baseball at all.
Now I'm getting excited.
Yeah. Wow. You know,
Maybe just one experience.
One experience. Well, it's funny because usually, I've noticed I've been a long time listener, and every time baseball comes up, you try to shorten the subject. It
Really?
seems like.
That's my funny. Are you kidding?
I know you love baseball, but it's usually like we don't want to talk too much about baseball because we might.
We have to respect it and talk about it quietly.
Well, let's do it quietly then. I've played my whole life, but I kind of stopped for a good decade when I sort of shifted to filmmaking, and I just when I was young, the pressure of it all, being in the weight room and all that stuff, not for me. So I came back to it actually when I moved to LA. I'm from New England, so I moved to LA and I joined a rec league here, like a wooden bat league. It's called the team is called the Soldiers, which is actually rhymes with the name of the field in the movie. That's just like serendipity. But yeah, I play in a league.
Don't expect
here.
that to be on the latest edition of Trivial Pursuit, by the way.
So you play hard. You play baseball.
I play hardball,
not like
yeah.
softball.
Yeah,
Hardball,
hardball.
I know some guys that play. I wonder if you know. We'll talk.
Oh yeah, we'll talk later.
Isn't that scary? The ball's flying at you.
That sounds so scary to me.
Got a helmet.
No, you
wear a helmet?
either. I think when you're young, you get hit by a pitch or you don't, and then that determines whether you can continue. Everyone who I know who loves baseball but doesn't play anymore is like, I was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, my
driving me
daughter got
nuts.
it right in the kisser.
Yeah.
With softball when she was like 8 or something like that, and bloody nose and everything, and like yes, now she's eventually stopped, but now it's like when the pitch comes, like,
Way in the back of the box, yeah. Yeah.
You should play long bat where the bat's like 10 feet long. You can stand safely out.
Yeah, you could do that. You might hit the
I get hit
catcher,
by
though.
pitches at the batting cage.
Yeah. I don't have any stories necessarily, but I mean, I probably do. But yeah, playing with all these guys who are over the hill, that inspires
What's
the
your
movie.
top baseball movie? I know what mine is. Easy.
Shit.
Eephus.
What's your batting average?
Eephus. I might be near Ted Williams, 406.
Nice.
Nice. No, I'm just kidding. Somewhere around there. Maybe a little lower.
What position
favorite
do you play?
baseball movie?
Yeah.
Man, like maybe Bull Durham.
Okay.
Bull Durham, maybe.
I'm
Bingo
a
Long and the
natural.
Traveling
I'm a
All-Star.
natural guy.
You seen
The
that one?
Pounding.
The Natural.
That one's good too. I haven't seen it in ages though. Do you know Bingo Long and the Traveling All Stars?
No.
It's great.
Bingo Long.
Bingo Long.
Bingo Long. No.
Just watch that one.
Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Right? The Natural.
Oh.
Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Is that one game too? But
no,
it uses
it's a whole
it uses
season.
flashbacks.
No,
yeah?
it's a whole season.
Oh, it's a whole season.
It's like a epic saga.
People ask me a lot about what baseball movies did you watch to inspire the film, and I usually have to say no. I didn't watch any of them.
Oh.
I just tried to pull from my own experience.
It is a great, like I said, the pacing of it through a day of, and I think I talked to you about this at the screening, of the idea of shooting something, the way a film schedule works, where you're trying to shoot as much in every day as possible, but you're shooting a movie that goes through a day outside. Mm-hmm. So the way you have to schedule that, where you're like, the light is consistent throughout the movie, and you see it getting from, afternoon to dusk to night, like that must have been challenging.
Oh my God, so challenging. We had to, like study the sun over that field, like when it goes behind the trees and everything, and then every day we were shooting different innings of the film.
Right. What would you
based
do
on
if you
where
had
the sun
weather
was.
problems? Did you just call it off for the day? Like,
Yeah,
what do you do?
sometimes we did. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were, and actually I did research to figure out kind of historically what's the weather like in that town. How many days of rain do they get in October? It was like 6 typically.
Right.
We had like 12 days. Of rain.
Of course.
So eventually we had to like shoot half a day when the rain stopped. And I actually had most of my cast and crew were so fully bought into this experience. They were there the whole month basically, and they would be the grounds crew, so they'd be like shoveling off the puddles. And
But also how fun to just be on a baseball field every day shooting stuff.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. It is fun.
Well, it gets my 5 bags of popcorn rating to pull from another bit of one of my worlds.
Anything on top of that? Cracker Jacks.
Little
or
baseball bat. Little souvenir
Truffle,
baseball
truffle,
bat.
truffle.
Yeah,
Have you ever
truffle,
seen that
truffle,
baseball?
truffle.
You ever seen the baseball movie, The Warriors?
something? Yeah,
It's my favorite baseball.
way back.
Why? Because of the baseball bat?
Baseball bat movie.
All right, what do we want to do here?
Clockwork Orange.
Oh
is a good
yeah,
one.
why don't I lay out your options?
Okay, let's get some options going on.
We got PBD comments.
Let's go through that quickly, but go ahead.
We got Tesla.
Truffle.
And we got truffle.
I feel like, let's go through PDB real quick. PB.
And this time
can't
we'll
do it.
know.
How come
you can't say it?
I
We'll
can't
know
say
the
it.
last one. Guaranteed.
All right. So we did this. I don't even want to just act like you know what we're talking about. This guy, it's a whole backstory you don't want to hear. It's one of these terrible right-wing podcast guys, grifters.
But he made his money. This is probably an important factoid that he got rich by doing basically like a MLM kind of pyramid scheme.
Pyramid schemes. Yeah.
He's a grifter.
So we were goofing on it last week. We went in.
Now
and
he's
they
a
have
very
this-
popular podcaster.
They have this service where you can call and talk to them directly for very high sums of money. You get $12,000 to talk to PBD.
48,000.
48,000 for a half hour.
That's him.
No,
right there?
that's just stock.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't
For a
want to
half
talk to
hour.
that guy.
This is our new segment called Comment Section Guys. I like it.
Yeah. How about a bed, Vic? You got a bed?
How do I turn my
maybe
TV
a
on
sleep,
here?
maybe a sleep number or a Sealy.
All right. Should we jump in?
Quickly. Used to like Tim. It's obvious I don't anymore. Is it obvious? Oh, that's Perry Farrell's son. Zachary Farrell. Dang, I was a fan of Heidecker. What a stupid and slanderous video. Uh-oh. Each example taken from a clip out of context or something foolish said by... Above all, the only comment with legitimacy is the critique of cost. That's his business. Does anybody want to cry about it?
And we have a filing system here, you'll see, because they seem to fall under categories.
Oh, there used to be a fan file. Okay, let's keep track of that. Tim was one of my favorite. Probably one of the lamest dude on a personal rate.
What's a personal rate?
What is a personal rate?
There's so many things wrong there.
Yeah.
Also, it was edited. Look at that. Edited.
Oh my god. That was the
Maybe
final
another
version.
pass.
Yeah.
Go back and do another
Pass three.
pass. Keep laughing, Timmy. 48K is quite a fee. It's called the free market. Why don't you post your CV and offer your services and see what people are willing to pay for? Yeah, anybody that says the word CV, not cool. Oh, your cousin Vinny. 4-1. They all have...
Well, the one name was
Everybody's
Jared
got-
Taylor, named after a white supremacist. So it
Oh,
kind of
really?
tells you what's going on.
I don't know about that
Yeah,
guy. But he was the drummer in Queen.
That's
Roger
Roger.
Taylor. PDB, this is Vinny. Vinny posted this. PBD is a rags to riches American dream story from
Rags to
war-torn
rip-off.
Iran. Refugee camp in Germany. Blah, blah. What a grift. Look in the mirror before you judge others. He is the worst. The book came out with... Anyways.
Wait, read what that guy said.
And the book he came out with is so bad too, and Manect is a horrible platform. And I still watch clips from his show regularly.
What's he trying to say?
Okay. Ooh. This is under Defender of Billionaires. There's a lot of simps coming in and getting on their knees for these rich fucks, pig fucks. Imagine the broke mindset you must have to underestimate the value of the cigar lounge. This can't be real.
Cigar lounge?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cigar lounge membership.
Oh.
You
Which
think
we're all
this is
gonna
real?
join.
The networking and knowledge you gain
$10,000
for
to join. the
This is
Cigar
bots.
Lounge.
This is bots.
This is why you guys will forever be behind cheap cameras on YouTube. Hey, these are nice cameras. Wes, are these cheap cameras?
Wes, are these cheap?
They're probably a little cheap. They're not. We're not shooting on 70 millimeter IMAX.
Lumix GH5. It's not a bad camera.
Yeah. Ask the
And we got a
cinematographer.
film. We got a film director here who said these are
Yeah.
good cameras.
Thank you.
Good DSLR.
File under racist, sexist creeps. Jealousy is a female trait.
Oh.
Just keep that in mind as you move forward in life. I could
Jealousy. Very ominous.
High on fire 70. I could easily call Tim a perv. I'm a perv.
Right.
I'm a peeping Tom.
He could easily.
Tim calling Pat a perv. Last I checked, Pat never had a pro pedophile skit on his show. We had lots of pro pedophile. Like, just
okay.
they weren't funny so much as just advocating pedophilia.
Really? PSA kind of style. Yeah.
We'll take a little break from the fun for a minute and talk about something I truly do care about and endorse. Right. And this, I guess this clown show is so obnoxious Adam would fit right in with, this is a dig at Adam, one of the guys in the show. How about coming up with some original content that doesn't rely on criticizing or belittling, or you could just look in the mirror. Don't! I love these people that think this is the only thing I do or the only thing I've ever done.
Yes.
Personally, I'm a fan of PDB and the whole crew. Did I say it again wrong? PBD. And the whole crew, but I got to admit, this is funny. So these are the people that are like,
yeah, we won some people.
Good.
It's weird that
Good
there's
for
a
them.
Venn diagram of people that like PBB and this.
PBB. Oh, I'm not to read all this. What do we got here, Matt?
This is a long back and forth. I like PBD and the boys, but yeah, they are deaf grifters. PBD has a fucking novel out, for fuck's sake.
Well, that's okay. Guy can write a book if he wants.
Yeah, but this guy's responding to the responders a lot. You can
All right, forget that.
pause that and read it at home.
File that under trash. And last but not least, first minute I thought you were three wankers, but then I started laughing. Thank you, wankers. Oh. I love people jump to the conclusion. Just chill out, watch, have fun.
I like this guy. He said, all right, they're not wankers, or they are. They're funny wankers.
Knock it till you try it, then love it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fuck off, wanker, you're doing it.
All right, what's next on the agenda, Matt?
Trump?
Well, what about Dopp of the Mornin? We'll get Carson and Ricky's opinion on this.
Oh, let me find that. Here's the Dopp. Yeah, this is okay. Hold on, sorry. So this is a celebrity Dopp that got sent to us a lot. You're gonna know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously,
Bob Dylan.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
Is it Chalamet?
That's Chalamet, but they think
Right.
Oh.
I don't like this one as much because there is, Chalamet had been dressing up as Bob for all these premiere, and there is a shot of Bob in the same outfit, so it's not as. What about that one that's
This is
me?
swing and a miss right here.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's
just a leather jacket.
It's a leather and green shirt.
Can we see the first one again? Can we see Timmy?
Totally The two Tims.
The two Tims. Yeah. Let me see that again.
Matt doesn't have that ability.
Oh, okay.
He's not. His computer's not capable of doing
First
something.
the image is shown, it's burned. It's white.
How about this?
I was
Let's
looking
take
for
a-
some more Dopps. I was looking for some more.
Well, there's the one of that guy laying down in bed that was pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Pretty good of me.
Oh, yeah. This one. Have we ever looked at this one?
Oh yeah, look at the guy laying in bed.
Oh, that's been around for years.
Is that a Tim Dopp?
That's been around for years.
That's a good one.
The guy in bed. I don't have the guy in bed.
Let's take a call. Let's see what happens if we take a call.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting excited.
And we have mailbag here too. I forgot.
Oh yeah, let's do the mailbag real quick because the
Somebody
people were very
who
kind.
sent this now?
There's a letter in there. Should be on the top. There you go.
Oh God.
There's a very nice person in Florida.
Oh, Dan Bolden? Annie? Annie and Dan Bolden. You want me to give their address?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Annie. These are called Nebula dyed T-shirts.
All right, Nebula dyed T-shirts. You guys like?
Oh yeah.
You guys like?
The guys made some requests, but she sent some
yeah.
extras. Very
Very
cute.
small.
That looks like a
Put that on.
pretty small.
Some of their. I think that'll fit.
It's shrunk on the way here.
Some of their original artwork. Thank
right.
you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
There's some grown-up size.
And now, who do we have on the line?
Really
Cut
cool.
the tape.
We got our old pal Luke B. You ready, Luke?
Luke Bryant.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. How's it going?
Hello, Luke. What do you
guy's
got?
a
The
bit of a
Elon Musk
troublemaker.
haircut?
Is it?
Nah.
I think it's closer to a Theo Vaughn, but
Oh
that's
yeah.
not any better, I don't think, at this point.
You like all these comedians now? These like the Theo Vaughn and the Bert Kreischer and the Joe Rogan and the.
I think I'm pretty out of it. I don't
Yeah.
listen to any of their stuff. So I'm like, I know about Joe Rogan, but the other people, I'm not super
Keep
up
it
on their
that way.
content. I have a 3-year-old. I don't do anything. It's really bad.
Right.
I
You're
don't
not-
listen
if
to
you're not
anything. I don't watch
connected into the
anything.
scene.
No.
I love it very much.
The Andrew Schultz trailer for his special.
Oh
is
man, I
pretty
could
much-
watch that because that's a really depressing thing to look at. This
He looks like
first,
Schultz more than
it
any
never
of those comedians
ends.
you mentioned actually.
We now have proof of the concept of infinity because that video of him with Matt Damon never ends. It goes on
It's a
and
very long 4
on
minutes.
and on, and the riffing is terrible, and it's truly a bummer.
But imagine the hangs, though. Like,
It is sad though because it's
epic
like
hangs.
it does feel
In the
like
green
maybe
room?
a peak moment in that whole world where it's like now Matt Damon is into it and he's irrelevant now because when those guys make that generation of star makes movies, they're not working out anymore, and we can't. The whole thing.
We shouldn't get into
stinks.
that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
once
Luke-
Tony hit the mainstream, I was like, whoa. we're through the looking glass now.
Oh, what do you have here, Vic?
A little Elon Musk thing. That was pretty good.
Do we like
Did
Elon
Luke,
Musk?
Did you have a question, Luke?
I just have like a list of potential maybe podcast guests, and I just wanted to see if Tim.
It's not a
would be
podcast,
interested
it's
in
a
them,
TV
or if
show.
He's reached out to them yet?
Okay, let's hear.
Yeah. Okay. Paul F. Tompkins.
I've not reached out. Friendly guy. I'm friendly with him. I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay.
He has an exclusive deal with Comedy Bang Bang. I don't
That's
think
right.
He can do any other podcast.
Yeah, he's exclusive. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's still going. Okay. Dimitri Martin.
I like Dimitri Martin. I see
High
him
on our list.
Yeah, have we
gotta get him there.
Yeah, I always see him once a year at Sarah Silverman's party, which I'm sure you.
Yep,
I see you there
I saw
too.
him 2 days ago
We're doing what?
at a book party for Ione Sky's new book.
Why would? I'm gonna talk to you about that after the year because she wrote me about coming on the show and stuff, but I'm not invited to the party.
Well, I don't know.
This is a slap in the face.
Ione wrote you, and you said nope.
No, I didn't get invited.
We get her on the podcast.
Well, the book is
Oh.
amazing, and Dimitri's very nice.
I wonder. I got to get to the bottom of that, and I'm not going to take it too personally, but something weird's going on there.
There wasn't that many people invited, if it makes you feel better. It was a pretty small. Yeah.
Does that make me feel better? Nope.
Well, I'm not getting invited to any of these things. Not even Sarah.
Okay, keep
At least
going.
You're on the Silverman list.
Okay.
I like this topic.
Yes. Nathan Fielder.
Nathan always has an open invitation. In fact, I'm just texting with him this morning about some private things, but he's very cagey about doing press. I don't know. I'll ask him, but there's people I don't want to bother, you know.
Okay.
I want to bother you, but who else? This is real meat and potato stuff you got going on here. How about something?
Yeah. Inside ball.
Some curveballs. Give us some curveballs.
Okay. Big J. Okerson.
No. Maybe I don't know. I don't really know his.
That's a
He's in that.
pass.
He's
That's
in
a
that.
pass.
It's a pass. Okay.
Because I saw you were on Santino's pod, so I'm like, oh, is Tim
I'm
branching?
going to the dark side. No, that Santino guy seemed nice enough. I don't really know any. I've never seen any of his work, but
Okay. Tom Green.
love to have Tom Green. I'm sure we
were
tried,
trying,
but the schedules didn't allow.
It was like right when he was moving up to Canada and like.
He did Bill Maher's show. You were saying that was a pretty big.
He's
mess?
back in town. He's been in Mars basement.
I know. We gotta.
It's
on
so
me.
funny because Tom is so genuine and, just full of positive kind of vibes. And then you got the ghoul on the other
Cranky
side.
old Mar.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
you
trying to,
gotta watch
brain on everything.
Can I recommend real quick this video Tim sent, the Elephant Graveyard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's seen that. This
Yeah.
guy's
He-
ahead.
You are you are
Basically
up
how
to
Tom
speed on
Green
that.
basically
this guy.
invented.
I'm locked in.
He's watching it all. What do you do that you got so much time watching all this stuff?
I'm unemployed.
That's what somebody was watching PBD this morning, and somebody in the comments, like the live comment things, were like, if people had to go back to the offices, this show would be failing badly because you can't watch this stuff during work hours. All right, anybody else on the list?
Yes. Michael Cera.
We love Michael. Would love to have him on the show.
That's
if
a
you
Tim
want to.
doesn't want to
You
bother
should just
him, right?
So
go
Tim
through
doesn't-
Matt, you should keep this list that he's got. Pretty good
Yeah.
list.
These are so far,
I can email you. Yeah.
You're hitting the these are on the list that we
Yeah.
just sort of never get to, or
You're not hitting any sore
I
spots.
got an outside one. Yeah. Just an outside one here. Michael Showalter.
Oh yeah.
he might do it. He doesn't seem to like doing live stuff that much anymore.
Jeffrey
This
Tubin?
kind of.
Yeah.
He might. He might.
Yeah, you got a connection to him. 'cause
Yeah, I
you
know
and your
Mike.
wife.
He's
I
more
mean,
in his like Oscar era. He's more
Yeah,
like,
he's
very
big time.
dignified.
Yeah.
He's busy too. He's
Carson,
always,
this is a big mistake for you to do this show. It's going to tank your Oscar chances.
He's always.
I got into
away.
Stella like when I was getting into comedy. Like it had an impact on me.
Which
Stella.
one? Stella? Stella's the
Stella's
greatest. Yeah,
amazing.
we love Stella. If
We
people-
got to bring the other Michael back. He was
Markley
an
in Black.
all-timer.
Oh, he's so
He was
funny.
so funny.
I get his news things every day now. His Substack. Every day he's writing
Every
something.
day?
Every day, Mike. Put the pen down for a minute.
Wow.
Chill out.
What's he writing about?
What is he, Elvis
Politics.
Costello? Every day I write the book.
That's a good one, Doug. quick.
That's a good question.
Mind.
What else, Luke? You got any more?
Craig Ferguson.
I've thought about that one.
Sure.
That'd be fun. I bet
I did his radio show. Eric and I did his radio show a few years ago.
Me too.
Now it's like 10 years ago.
It was fun.
Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah.
He was good.
Cool. All right, well, I'll get
This
started on these calls.
Yeah, you line them up. You get the publicist names and send them to me.
Yeah, Matt could
I'll
use
reach
a
out to
break
their
from all
people.
this booking.
Yeah, help me with the booking. I'll throw you a couple bucks.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you need a
All right.
job. There you go.
That's
I
right.
do.
You're
Podcast
hired.
Sweet.
Let me
He
look
knows
at my
what's up.
personal list here.
We do actually keep a list.
I mean, not of guests, but just like the show itself.
Rachel Quester.
Neil Brennan.
Annie Brown.
You know what? Neil Brennan, I don't know. I told you, he doesn't know. Did you?
He's never spent 1 second.
This is the funniest thing. I don't know if you caught this one. This is a couple years ago, but Fred was on that show.
And the blocks?
The Blocks, yeah. And Fred, this happens a few times because Fred thinks I'm very funny, as you know, right?
Yes. He
Not
thinks
everybody does.
He
We can
thinks
tell.
you're the funniest person alive, pretty much.
Which I'm very flattered by that because I think he's definitely in my top 20. But he goes, I mean, you on that show, he says something like that. Like
We
he's
could show it.
Oh, you could. You
It's
have
only
it?
1 minute. Yeah.
This is so funny.
It's really funny.
This guy's fucking funny. I feel that way about you and Tim Heidecker. Did you ever spend?
I've never spent a minute with Tim Heidecker.
a minute. It was a waste. It wasn't even actually.
That's like this is Inception right now because that's a clip of
Inception.
us showing it to not Natasha
I've
and
never spent a minute with Tim Heidecker.
A minute.
And I have nothing. I think I like his show. I was like, I'd be happy to go on it and everything. But I don't. I think he might have some animus towards me, but maybe not.
I could ask him. I did a podcast with him for years.
Yeah, I know.
Was it the one Moshe was on too?
Yeah, it was me and
yeah?
Moshe. It was our first podcast.
That was a big. That was a primordial podcast in a way. It was like a lot of. That's like a source.
That's where I started doing drops.
Yeah.
OG drops, man.
But
That
again,
does feel like a little bit lack of judgment, like he's never met you.
I
But it
guess.
doesn't feel
and
like
it's true. I think. I don't think I've never. I don't. It's not that he's like lying about something.
He said it very
Sounds like I would
He
never
said
go
it very
near Tim.
hostily.
Yeah, it's a little
bit of
hostile.
hostility. But that's also kind of his tone, right?
Right. Yes.
So I don't know.
You're not hanging out at the store. Like you'd have
I'm
to
not
go hang out
backstage at the store, in the belly room, and whatever. But either is Fred.
Someday. No, he's not.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We're hiring Luke to be my assistant booker.
Yes, Luke. Thank you very much. And we're going to get rid of our other Luke.
Yeah, we can
can't
have one
two
Luke at a
Lukes.
Oh my
time.
God.
Sorry,
Two
Luke.
Luke's, 2 Carsons. This is confusing.
That's the breaks.
Bye, Luke.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, can we show just another Meghan Markle clip?
Definitely.
You love this Markle so much,
dude. My jaw was on the floor watching this.
Do
today.
some
You got
truffle
MDS, Markle derangement
I can't
syndrome.
wait to see it now.
I want to.
No, what are we looking at there? What is that? Is that a corn cob?
Yeah, we
Oh.
talked about that.
It's pop.
We talked
Yeah,
about
pop.
Okay.
Mornin.
I'm trying to this is a really good moment. This is a good moment. This is about what no, this is a little bit later. The friend comes over.
Oh, hello.
So this is her makeup artist / friend.
Beautiful. You're so sweet. I wanted to make it colorful.
Oh, this
and
is so
joyful
good.
for
Watch
you.
this. Just no chatter over this.
It's just chopping veggies, and as you know, with your work and your art,
Oh,
Wait.
shit. Sorry.
it's the little details at the end that make. I mean, this is imperfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just.
It looks pretty perfect.
It's very sweet.
Why doesn't anyone
Watch this.
ever present peas like this?
Makeup artist and friend.
They're like green pearls.
Watch
Well,
this.
that's sweet. Green pearls.
Green pearls.
Green pearls, girls.
Seriously, every time I leave your house, I gain like 10 pounds. You're always feeding me.
It's healthful things. It's 10 pounds of joy.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to make
Wait, no, then the music kicks in.
Yeah.
pasta. Speaking of our pounds of joy, eat it all in one pot. Single skillet spaghetti.
So awkward.
The whole thing in one pan, just like making a frittata. One pan, one and done. You don't have time for all these.
Yeah, no,
Hot
that's
changes.
perfect.
No,
for me.
see if you can skip to when she puts the hot pepper flakes into this pasta. When you see this music drop, you're gonna love this video. If you like Motown, this is the show for you. If you like generic library Motown music, it's like wall to wall.
Yeah.
Wait, go back.
It's back in the
She
pasta
beat the
The
section.
lid on this.
Wait, keep going. I think it's at the
Let
end
it
of
come to
the
boil and do this for
fin.
6 minutes.
She does
in there.
beekeep.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. Used a bubble. It will become almost creamier even without adding
Wait,
cream.
they talk about this pasta getting creamy so
Put
much.
some arugula in there as well. It's got a nice peppery
Getting
bite.
creamy.
Tim, we should do a reality show here.
Cookies.
Like
Cookie
about
The other
show
thing
now.
that's weird is it's not.
He's got it.
Oh, here we
Just
go.
dump it.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Parmesan cheese. Here comes the
Yes.
This looks so good. Everything's like caramelized and creamy.
Oh, the red chili flakes.
pepper. Here it comes. There we go. Suddenly it's the big chill.
I'll show you really pretty plating. Daniel's in town. We've got to make
But
it look
nothing
pretty.
about the visual language changed.
No.
To
Whatever
emphasize
sauce
that.
you have.
It's
even
also
if
like
No cut on the music or anything.
she keeps saying that. She's like, when I'm at my house, like there's this other house. There's like several
Oh,
houses.
this isn't her house.
I don't think so.
Wait, does the prince ever show up to take a
no,
bite?
well, I mean, this is only the first step. I'm sure he's got to pop in at
Gotta
some
be.
point. In this. There's a whole season of this that I'm going to watch.
But why is it so long?
What?
Like, these should be small right? This feels like
It's
this is
endless.
not derogatory. It feels like a YouTube show, like
Yeah,
a little.
tighten it up.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. And then, get to that beekeeper moment when she's like tasting the honey.
Oh, blistered tomato. And now,
Blistered tomato.
How did you get this far?
I know. I watched the whole thing this morning. I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe you
Okay.
made it.
Are you watching this in bed? Or
Wait,
you
where's the beekeeper?
I was just having my coffee
Are
and
you
just
in
like
your screening room?
I was sending you guys so many clips.
It's weird that he complained about gaining 10 pounds when he was nibbling a pea pod. Right. But not when he had this big cake.
Oh, here's the beekeeper.
This is really.
saved
There
it.
we go.
I even brought it up. I saved it from one of the last times we were harvesting. Once it all strains out and you get the honey, I said, what do I do with all this wax? Candles?
Candles. I think candles are the way to go because when you burn a pure beeswax candle, it actually purifies the air.
Oh, shit.
So,
For real?
Okay.
how's that for full circle?
It's amazing.
Pollinating the
I
world.
love that. Thank you. Yeah. So
Wait,
cool.
go back because she tastes.
Amazing.
She says, "Wait, we got to do an amazing supercut with this show. Everything's amazing." But wait, go watch her taste the honey, and then she tells you something kind of something ironic. Do you want to hear something ironic?
Where is this now? After scooping?
It's when I don't know. She tastes it. Tastes the honey and tells us something ironic. You'll see.
It really is.
It's amazing.
It tastes okay?
It's great. You want to try some?
Sure.
You know what's so ironic about it? I never liked honey. I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't crave it. I thought it was almost too sweet. And now, because of this process, I just appreciate it so much.
Aw. And it's as high quality as it gets, too.
Wait, why would you
It's
beekeep if
literally-
you don't like honey?
Well,
Who is that guy?
looking for
Franklin
shit
Jr.?
to fill her day.
See if it goes through. This is a double.
Oh, a double sieve.
All right, get to the end, the
wanna
last
hold that,
minute,
Megan?
the last 30 seconds of this whole shit show.
Is
Look
this
at them.
having the opposite effect on me where it's making me want to see it?
When you're hiking
Oh,
boots.
I'm going to watch
Kelly
every
people
single
are-
second of
It's
this.
kind of zen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
now kind of want to watch it.
But it also has this feeling of like the peasants are going to storm the gates here. Like this is so, like the literal fucking royalty is. Oh, there it is. There's the
that
joke.
big stab?
Watch this.
What was that?
The credit, the first credit. Wait, go back a little bit.
So love.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers, dear. Like they have all this weird
How high
like.
is that?
That is not a question that I can answer for you. I wish I knew.
Oh my god. Shut up. I can't.
Watch this.
That is very, very delicious. I will say.
The cake.
And it's so light.
Very tasty.
It's so tasty. Thank you so much for having me.
So happy you're here.
And just
Hey,
like,
buddy.
this was fun.
Well, and also we got to learn stuff together too.
Yeah.
What have we had? We've had pasta.
There's the recap.
He's holding his plate.
Make
Like,
sure you soak.
You want to
and
see
have
the
a cozy
shot.
bath. We
Wait,
have our
watch
cake
for this ending. This
Yes.
is so good.
I have my candle.
that you made.
Every time I light it, I'm gonna think of you. You've always sent me home with incredible things, but this basket, I mean,
Enjoy
it goes
them.
back to like doing things with intention.
Oh yeah.
And to do it with someone that you love.
Right.
Yep.
Or for someone that you love.
Exactly.
A
No argument.
beautiful day.
So beautiful here.
To love.
To love.
Sure.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers,
Can't end
dear.
on a better note than that.
I haven't done anything with intention in decades.
Watch this. There's a train. They have to establish this train. And now we get a
Next time
little
you come,
fun
we're gonna
ending.
hike that.
Okay.
Bring your hiking boots.
You Cali people in your hikes. I can't.
No, he can't hug. He refuses.
Toot toot.
Toot toot.
Beep beep.
My ride is here, girl. Gotta go.
You turned a dark, cold night into
Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Fuck you.
You know what would shut everyone up if she goes back on Suits?
Yeah,
Be,
just
just go back on Suits. Be amazing. Be like, no, I'm
She'll
hot.
drop
I'm a
in,
good
right? I
actor.
don't-
Like, everyone shut up. Like,
I mean,
I would
Didn't
go
she
back on
quit
Suits
being
forever.
royalty?
I know.
Yeah.
Why are you using that production title?
I would be back on Suits in a second. Be like, everyone, shut up.
Listen, I'm jumping
hot
on the
and I'm
bandwagon.
good.
I don't think there's a soul that's watching this going like, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Is
I like
that new? That's a new show?
Brand new.
Program?
And they made they ordered a second season of it too. I think probably accidentally. Listen, it's going to cost us a lot more to cancel this. I think we should just do it and fucking swallow it.
Tim, did you start the
Revisit it next
Baldwins
time.
yet? The Baldwins?
No, but
Oh
somebody
my
told
God,
me
you
it wasn't
have
as
to.
good.
It is not. That
It's hell.
article made
I
it
heard it's
sound way
depressing.
more.
It's really depressing.
It's just boring.
I know.
That
Like
article made it
Are you
sound-
gonna watch more of Meghan
personal
Markle?
hell. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm in, I think.
See,
Likes
that's
being
why it's
Alec
second
in hell.
season. Yeah.
I think there could be something fucking nuts about this where these sickos up there at Netflix are like, this is so bad, people are we're gonna like watch it, hate watch
Hate
it.
watch.
Maybe hate watching is the new thing.
Yeah. Keep
People aren't
making your
gonna hate
money-
watch your movie. I have to
It's
tell
like the
you.
background watching. That's what's common.
Right. There is something, like you said, there's something like zen about it. It's like so boring and pointless.
I really feel like I'm the worst guest here because I'm like, I kind of like it. I'm like, everything you show me,
No,
I'm
we
like,
want
I
that.
like him and I like her. Like, I'm like, I think I'm going to watch.
Let's get an audience reaction. Does anybody want to chime in or talk about anything else?
Yeah, or any Meghan heads out there. I see some new faces.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's talk to Will.
I just love those those drops. Vic, I mean, if there's a way to make like
Those are funny. That's
the Woody Allen jazz drops
bring that in there. Yeah,
the music is, and it's out of nowhere, like you said.
Yeah.
Just like nothing's different.
Nothing's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. It's like it should come with a change.
How much are they funding that for? Do we know?
They have $100 million
20
deal.
million, 50 million.
Their deal is
Today we're gonna make-
I think it's 100 million. Yeah.
100. We could make 100
What the
movies
hell?
with that.
I know. Today
Where's the money going?
Today we're gonna make some potpourri. Wait, give me a Woody drop. Ready? Hey everybody, this is really excited. My best friend Jeff, who also is my assistant, is gonna be coming over. And as soon as he gets here, we're gonna do something really fun. We picked a bunch. Wait,
So too early.
I picked a bunch of wildflowers and we've let them dry. And we've added some essential oils. And Jeff and I are going to make our very own potpourri.
But see, that almost makes more sense because in her show, the jazz seems to come in the middle of
Right,
thought.
yeah, it's
It just
wrong
comes in
There
like-
must be such contempt in the editing room. You know what I mean? The poor guys that are like, and gals who are just like sitting there and they're fucking like on Adobe Final Premiere. Like,
I guess we have to leave it in. That's the prevailing opinion. Like, I guess we have to leave that in if we
yeah,
can.
we have an assembly, and I don't know.
Got any notes?
Yeah, I don't know. Just, we threw some music in there.
They're like, yeah, this is good for Final Cut.
Yeah.
The assembly is
Yeah.
Like, should we tighten it?
send it to color.
Anyone have any notes?
No.
I don't know. More music? We're tapped out on our music budget. Just use library. Just use AI. It doesn't matter. Throw it whatever in there.
We gave
Drop it in
Markle
blindfolded.
100 million.
Put it somewhere in the timeline.
Yeah, the budget has all the money's going to her. The talent is maxed out, and so we have no money for music. Use library shit.
She is so pretty, though. If she did a skin show, I would watch it. I'm like, tell me how to. I want a beauty show from her.
Sure, she's very.
Seems more
I get
apropos
that.
than the cooking.
Yeah, she's
She
so
loves it.
gorgeous. I'm like, let me.
And
see.
I
wanna
know,
look like you.
I know people that like my cousin Kalu is very into the food world and does a really good job with stuff like that. You know, like making those crudité plates. And I don't want to shit on all that because it's like I get that there's like, you know, making a nice. You know, it's
Martha Stewart isn't
Martha
cringe.
Stewart.
No, but it is objectively
fine.
funny that she is beekeeping, but then still opening a bag of peanut butter pretzels. Like that is hilarious. Like it's like, which one is it?
Yeah.
Like, are you harvesting your own honey or are you
Just
going to
going down
Trader
to
Joe's?
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
All right, who's on the line?
Well, sorry, Will. I have to preempt you for a moment because Dr. Foxmeat joined us, and I
I
think
don't want to have any fox meat.
I think he's in a hurry. Dr. Foxmeat, you got a topic for us or some?
Oh dear.
Some commentary.
Gandalf the Grey.
Thank you. I just wanted to ask, have you ever looked into the American song poem anthology. Are you
Yes,
familiar at all?
yes. What's the name of the movie?
Off the
There's
charts.
a movie?
Off the Charts.
Okay.
Oh, you don't know about the movie?
No, I'm not aware.
You'd love it.
Off the Charts is a great movie.
One of the
Off the
best docs
charts.
ever.
Tell us a little bit about what you're talking about
Yeah,
here.
what's a song poem?
I'm talking. Okay, so as far as correct me if I'm wrong. As far as I'm aware, American Song Poem was like where they'd advertise in the back of like Rolling Stone and shit, and it'd be like, write a song and send it in and get it produced professionally, and you would write lyrics into these companies that would produce your song for a fee and send you a record, and that's how.
When they were sort of promising that you would get a hit. They were like,
Yeah.
you send us lyrics and we'll make a hit
Possible
song.
use in movies and
Yeah,
whatever.
it's, I think you should leave in your Q zone, Johnny, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just Blind Man's Penis.
Yes, John Truby.
Do you have a good example of one of these?
Yeah, I mean, I think Blind Man's Penis is probably number one, which I've heard, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard it was originally like Willie Nelson's penis or
Stevie Wonder's
penis. Yeah, Blind Man. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they did change it. Yeah, in the thing. But like, yeah, they'd send it in, and they'd send like $10.
Let's take a listen to Blind Man's Penis.
I got high last night on LSD. My mind was beautiful, and I was free. Warts love my nipples because they are pink. Vomit on me, baby, yeah. A blind man's penis is a wreck because he is blind. It's a wreck because he is blind.
It's erect because he's blind?
A blind man's penis is a wreck because he's blind. It's a wreck because he's blind.
Okay, thank you. We don't need verse 2.
But that one, like the guy that wrote that's kind of in on the joke. He knows it's goofy, but there are a lot of people who are legitimately like think they're going to get hits out of this, you know.
And now this is just to put you back in a period of time when the idea of making a record was a big production like cost a lot of money, and you couldn't. There's no garage band or anything like that. Like, if you were going to do anything near this, you have to go you have to have real musicians in a studio and
Get a record deal. Be
Sounded
talented.
good.
Yeah.
Good slapback on
It
that.
doesn't. It sounds like. I mean, they were legitimate recordings. They delivered on that side of it.
And this is like my favorite, Little Rug Bug.
Laying on the floor, someone I adore, creeping and crawling.
But this guy's like the king of song poems. Rod Keith or Rod Taylor, I think you'd go by. He eventually, like, he would like put his own stamp on it and use synthesizers and everything. Then eventually he jumped off a bridge.
Oh my God, I knew you were going to say that. When you
did
said
know that?
eventually, I was like, you're going to say kill himself.
There's only one way this is going to go.
Yeah. Like, it was either eventually he ran Arista Records or he killed himself. I was like, which way is it going?
Onto a highway. Yeah,
Well, yes, there's only one way that can go. And what about you? What's up with it? What are you casting spells on us? Or what? I mean, we don't. We're just
Are
not
you in
going
the
to talk
middle
about
of a
this.
stream?
You have
too?
like a
Look at the
Barca
bottom.
lounge in a stream.
This is the recliner of Arcanum. I'm a streamer, so
Okay.
this is the easiest way to interface, and I'm also a wizard, obviously.
Obviously,
This is the
And it's my
easiest way to
birthday.
interface to be.
it's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
How old are you?
Either 46 or 47,000 years old.
Oh,
Wow.
wait. This clown is younger than me.
We're the same age. I just turned
I-
46.
It's unfortunate. I apologize.
No, I mean
Like,
it's the big gray beard that I think if I had the ability to grow, my beard would be gray as hell.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Under this, I don't want to know what I look like under this. But.
Oh, you look nice. I like you. I think you're.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're.
Well,
a
Tim-
new,
good
regular.
Tim, I want to bring this up. Actually, this has been bothering me for years.
Uh-oh.
I went to one of your shows. This is not a bone pick. I went to one of your shows in Ashland, Oregon, I think. And I was, back in those days, under the influence of probably some inebriates.
Uh-huh.
And at some point during the show, people started pushing me towards the stage and telling me, get up, get up, get up. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. It was during a costume contest.
Okay,
And
this
I
is
got
many
it
years ago.
Many years ago. Like, I think you had Frank Black was there, John C. Reilly. This was back in the day. And I got up there and I wasn't dressed up like anything. I was just dressed up like this kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so it's been bothering me for years that I was like, man, I feel like Tim and Eric think that I jumped up on stage. To
I
try
have
and,
always resented you, and I've always held this sort of disdain for you, and I can now let go of that and
thank you.
Say that you hurt me and you hurt the show and you made for a bad experience for everybody.
You ruined the tour.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Listen. I cast a forgiveness spell on you, and I forgive you, and now you may go forward. No, that's very nice of you, and all the best.
Have you ever had someone apologize to you for something you don't remember them doing?
Thanks, Dr. Foxmeat. Call back sometime.
Dr. Foxmeat.
I know Dr. Foxmeat from back in the day. He
used to ruin our shows.
Yeah, he used to ruin my shows. No.
Apologize for something you don't remember
Them doing. I've had that. I have the worst memory, and sometimes people have like apologized to me after years. Like, I just got, and I'm like, oh, okay. I have no memory of it.
I don't want to be apologized to because all I can say is it's okay. You're good.
Right.
Like we're good. You don't have to apologize.
Yeah.
We all do stupid things.
Right.
I apologize to Matt for putting him under the gun on the restaurant.
That's a fair bone pick. That's a fair bone pick.
All right.
Talk to some more folks.
Yeah, and we also want to do a thing. We always forget to tell our guests, but it is a rec center. It's a recommendation if you have a movie or a music or a TV show
or food,
and you can't promote your own shit because we'll take care of that for you. Okay.
I'll promote yours, and you can promote.
You guys also made another great. I mean, I've loved every movie that's come out under your banner, but the one that's really so strange. I mean, Ham on Rye is very strange. Very strange. You were the DP on that.
Yes. Producer DP.
The one that was Halley's Comet.
Happer's Comet.
What's it called?
Happer's Comet?
Harper's Comet.
Happer.
It's Happer's Comet.
Happer.
Happer's Comet. Folks, this movie's got no dialogue in it.
Whoa. I actually didn't. Right? So that Tyler made that one. Tyler Terramine, my good friend, he made that one during COVID with only one other crew member. So I wasn't involved in that production.
But it's under the banner?
Under the banner.
Yeah,
yes.
How much did that cost with one crew member?
Oof, almost nothing. I mean, he made it with just money in his.
But
own
it
account.
looks it's amazing. It's a real trip. It's like it's another one of these one night in this little town and
the premise is just like the suburbs at night. What happens when people transgress and leave their house?
Yeah, not plot driven, I would say.
No,
total mood piece. Beautiful piece of work. And I haven't seen Christmas at Miller's Point yet.
Really?
Yeah, I should see. I don't know. I just.
You got to see your friend Greg.
I know.
Do we have to wait for Christmas time to enjoy it?
I'm going to wait for Christmas. I want to see if it becomes a certified Christmas classic. You know,
yeah, you got to wait for that.
Canon.
Then he'll watch it.
Big spike around Christmas, and then the viewership just dropped off, and then hopefully it'll come back.
Here's the funny thing about that is the on cinema weird world of coincidences. Greg and I both this last year, Greg and I played policemen in Christmas movies,
but separate ones.
Wow,
separate ones. Yeah,
I think we were talking to you early on about being.
It was going to be me and
alongside
Michael Cera, but I was in a movie called Nutcrackers with Ben Stiller that David Gordon Green made, and I played a cop. Then Greg plays a cop in another Christmas in his Christmas movie.
I didn't even think about that. I think I watched the beginning of Nutcracker. It was on the background. I saw you in it.
It's a good movie. It's fun. I did watch that. All right, one more call, and then we'll do recommendations.
Do a little speed round, a quick speed round.
I like that. Clear the lines.
Clear the lines. Will, clear the lines.
Hey, folks. Christmas Eve at Miller's Point was great, by the way. I'm from Long Island and from the 90s, so it was perfect.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
got that. We've got Jesus Christ Superstar in New York this weekend and next.
Wow. So, on Broadway?
No, well, it'll be in New York off Broadway. We've got 36-piece orchestra, which is bigger than they've ever had on Broadway because we just know that that's where the money should go. We're huge fans of the record, so when you and Will were talking about it a few weeks ago, it was just such a treat because we're in the middle of rehearsing it and hearing you guys,
That's maybe one of my favorite things ever. The original Jesus Christ. You love it, right?
Oh, love it.
I would do a production of that. I would just do a sing-along version of that, like get people together and just do it for fun. You know,
I love it.
Woo!
It's basically what we've got. We've just hired an orchestra to be there. So
amazing.
So it's in New York this next 2 weekends. I'll put the info in the chat for anybody who's around.
Where theater is it at?
It's Utopia Opera is the company, and the Lang Recital Hall at Hunter College is where we're performing it. I'll play King Herod and rhythm guitar.
Okay.
And it'll be great. And
if my bass player friends out there are listening, bass aficionados, that's big time cue for you guys if you want to have fun with that nod. That bass drops all up the wazoo. Yeah, there we go. The bass
tuba.
The bass playing on the original album is it's
so
all
good.
It's so fucking busy.
I had
and
to
fun.
tell our player what's in the book is like one bar repeated for 36 bars.
Bum, 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 bum,
garbage. So I had to tell him, please listen to the record.
Yeah, go like use that as your jumping off point. Like anyway, all right, good. Thanks for the call. We're gonna keep the show moving along. That was
Brad, Big Bad Brad's got something to offer.
Big Brad.
Jesus
Like offer up.
Hey, big fan of your work on the movie Nutcrackers. Really great stuff.
You son of a bitch.
I
Ball breaker.
have a painting here that I've had hanging in my house for 13 years. I'm about to move, and I do have room for it in my next apartment, but my girlfriend doesn't quite want it in the apartment, which I can't blame her, but it is a hand-painted masterpiece that has brought happiness to many of people, I really would love to give it to you.
All right, great, Matt. We'll talk to these guys talk to this guy. It's only one guy. Talk to him off the air, get the address over to him, and we'll take it. Maybe we'll sell it for charity or something.
Sell it? Yeah. Trump won't take it, so I guess I could give it to you. That works.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
We don't know that, but thank you very much. All right, let's keep the calls coming. Roll them in.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Take one more, and then we'll go Rex. Yeah, one more. And we'll get final thoughts from Riki and Carson.
Let's check in with Alexander. Wait, where'd you go? Oh,
Alexander Haig.
He took his hand down. Let's talk to Alex Thelen.
Keaton. You give me a first name, I'll give you a funny last name from movies or TV shows.
Alex.
Hi.
Hi, Alex.
I have my diploma presentation on Monday. I'm a film student here in Germany, and since there is at least 2 people who, I guess, studied film, or
yeah. It's all right.
What would
It's
you-
okay. So, what do you want? A cap and gown? What do you
I
want?
wanted to
Advice?
ask you if you have any recommendations what I should maybe do on the presentation.
job is
What you did
a
back in the
barista?
day. Was? Wie bitte?
Ich spreche keine Deutsch.
This is racist stuff going on.
You called me Hans in France last time.
Ich spreche keine Deutsch.
Would you do the same thing to an Australian guy?
Oh, yes,
a
I
British
would.
guy?
Oh, yeah. Sure I would.
An Italian man? Or no way?
Were you in Berlin or where are you?
No, I'm in Karlsruhe. You probably don't know that place.
I don't. Is this in the South?
Yeah, it is. It's quite near the Black Forest.
Pretty amazing.
I'm German. I want to be in Baden-Baden, which is where my family is from.
I went to a great German film festival this year.
Berlin?
Mannheim, Heidelberg, actually. Very
Yeah,
small
it's very
festival.
near,
you know that area?
Mannheim,
Yeah.
So you want to know? You want to ask Carson specifically. You just graduating from film school. What the hell do I do? Is that the question?
What the hell do I do?
Is that the
yeah.
question? Yeah. I don't.
Well-
It's very difficult. But keep your friends close. Keep them around. Build a team.
And your enemies closer.
And yeah, build a team and like rely on each other to make things happen and make your projects for way less money than you think they need to be made for. That's the way I see it. Just make it.
Show
no
by
matter what.
doing. Make something.
Just do it.
Figure
No
it
more
out.
than 10,000
Shoot it on your
Deutschmarks.
iPhone.
Just keep going.
I was actually trying to coax you, Tim, into telling us a bit about what your presentation at the end of your studies.
Mine?
'Cause I don't know much about that.
Oh, I'm never revealing that one. That's a big miss.
No, okay.
It was a big swing and miss. my film for college was bad, very bad.
Do you have a final project or something? A thesis film?
Yeah. And I was dissuaded from doing anything comedic because at the time, professors like comedy isn't film.
Yeah.
It's not art.
It's not art. You have to take seriously. This is very serious.
Yeah.
So I made this serious movie. Woo wee, this stank. I mean, also these are back in the days when you didn't have all this computer technology. You couldn't I was shooting it on a RE or a Bolex or something. Like it's all blown out and sound is bad. And, it's not, if I was a kid now, I'd be my daughter Millie. She makes movies on her iPad that look. Well, they look like they were made by a young person. Anyway, I'll be back. Good luck to you. Keep us.
I did exactly the same thing. I also shot on the Bolex, so probably gonna end up very badly.
I have a good feeling about you, though. I think you're going to go on to great success and be like, shit. Give me a film. Fritz
Werner
Lang.
Herzog.
Werner
Fritz
Herzog.
Lang.
Fritz Lang. Or, who made Paris, Texas?
Wim
Wenders.
Wim Wenders, yeah.
Wim Wenders, yeah.
Wim Wenders.
It's all right.
Yeah.
This is not like a hamburger.
Thanks a lot. That's
All right.
it.
Yeah, he's like, thanks a lot for
okay.
goofing on my accent. Can you imagine, though, me trying to, imagine the opposite of this, where, this guy speaks perfect English. Right?
I know.
I can't speak a lick of anything. But I'm German, so I can do it. I can get away with it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, T?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Rec
do this.
Center. Let's open up the Rec Center.
All right, so who wants to go first? All right.
Is it just recommending anything we've seen?
Anything you've enjoyed and want to pass along to the world.
You go first. I haven't thought of anything.
Anything I've seen or heard. Is
Yeah.
heard okay?
It could be food. It could be a lifestyle thing. It could be anything. It could be.
I could start it
wash
off.
your
All
feet.
right, Doug's going to start.
In a minute.
99-cent stores are great. I went to one.
Nice.
I just needed some
cheap
I needed
shit
to get
from
like
China that's going to be in a landfill
Well,
in 2 weeks.
I needed some stuff like one screw. I ordered a furniture piece and there was a screw missing. I was like, man, I got to go all the way down to Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
But then I was driving by and I'm like, maybe the 99-cent store has it.
Nice.
They have everything. If you want bird seed, if you need
birds,
if you need
You need birds.
containers for stuff.
99-cent pet store.
99-cent store.
Cups.
All right,
balloons,
that's it. 99-cent
Stationery,
store.
papers, pens. You go to the 99-cent
I have
store.
gone into Home Depot and stolen one screw. It's bad. I know. I have to admit it.
All right, Vic,
I
what's
hate
yours?
these. He is an asshole.
My God.
I listened to my mixes on the Patreon. I think you'll like it. I feature a bunch of Marvin Gaye, and the album "Hear My Dear" is great about his divorce. All the profit had to go to his ex-wife. I think it's a really good record. But the other thing is ChatGPT I've been using. It's for real, as a therapist. You just type your shit in and they give you it's amazing. You just type whatever's going on, you journal and then send it, and then they give you advice and stuff. So I would, if you don't have a therapist, try that out. It's been working for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Lifestyle tip.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to say music recommendation here. Robert Palmer's first album.
Yes. What's the name of that?
Chasing Annie.
The band were playing that on tour.
Chasing. What's that?
The guys in the band were playing that.
Yeah, it's good, right? You didn't like it? It's fun. It's just good kind of.
I mean, it's not as good as Mine as Well. Face it, you're
I think it might be better. I can't tell.
Sneaking Sally through the alley.
Sneaking Sally through the alley. Funky, kind of sexy, gets you in a good mood. All right, it's to my guests now.
Well, I have not been consuming any media because of having a 3-year-old. But so I'm going to recommend Fred's new sound effects record.
Is it around?
It's about to come out. Yeah, it's a 1,000 sound effects.
He has a sound effects record?
Yeah, or 100.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Oh, you're on it. Me too. What's your sound effect?
I think it's camping.
Oh, nice.
We did camping and something else I can't remember, but it's like one of those old library records you'd get where it's like sound. It's like the only way you could get. Again, back to that film school thing. It's the only way you would get stuff is you got this record and it had doors closing. And from what I haven't heard it, but I imagine it's very funny.
Cool. We went on a vacation. We were on a 2-day vacation, and he brought this big thing to record sound, and he's like, okay, walk on the pebbles. He's like, you're walking to a wedding, but you're late. It's that kind of they're
classic,
so specific.
That's classic Fred, though.
Yes.
You went on a 2-day vacation,
yes,
which involved creating stuff.
Right. I did have to argue for the second day. I was like, we get there at 9 p.m. Can we stay one more? He's like, oh, okay, but I'm gonna bring my.
That's so funny.
We got to get those files for our drops.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
we were
yeah.
good. Yeah.
They're very funny. They're really good.
But it hasn't. It's not
coming out
announced
soon.
It hasn't been announced.
What's it
Oh,
called?
You
sorry.
might be in trouble.
No. He announced it last night on Mulaney's thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's it
okay.
called?
I think it's called 1,000 Sound Effects
1,000
or
Sound
100 Sound Effects. I should know the number.
No,
But it's
That's a
coming out
big
in like the
difference.
next few weeks. Yeah.
That's 10
Man,
times
I
as
don't
more.
Neil Hamburger, which we all know is Greg Turkington, did the funniest. Did you see the thing he did? This is the funniest thing in the world. He put out a single on vinyl, lathe cut vinyl, which like one, like handmade one at a time. 60 of them were made. It's the name of the vinyl is a true crime podcast. And it's the first listed true crime podcast ever. And it's like, you can look at it on his Bandcamp. It has like a little explanation of it. But it's this, so the whole thing is only like 4 minutes long because it's a vinyl. There it is. A true crime podcast. And he's like, it's just this junk, like it's just a random dumb crime from the 70s or something that he talks about. It's so funny as an idea. And he put out 60 of them. They're like sold out immediately because it's like a collector's thing,
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's not a podcast.
Brilliant.
It's just
So did he
research?
Are they a record?
it's a record, yeah. It's
7-inch.
7-inch. But I think it's already sold out, but it's such a
Nice.
funny idea.
Amazing.
All right, we're ending the show with your recommendation.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure.
Yeah, I would love to say a film, but touring this movie around, I don't have a lot of time to watch movies lately. So I've been listening to more music, and because we were talking about bass a moment ago, my friend Wayne Whitaker, who's a bassist, and he's been in bands that I've been in actually. He has a project called Pigeon Club, and his music is also in the Eephus trailer in the second half. And his recent record, the name of which is escaping me, but Pigeon Club. It's a
Pigeon Club is the name of the
music.
group.
Yes,
And
beautiful music. It's all his songs.
awesome. All right, Pigeon Club. It's now an official Office Hours recommended item, and that'll be up on our Rec Center site website.
You'll be selling it soon. You'll be taking the proceeds.
Yes, we do get a cut of anybody that's Robert Palmer, call me. All right, Matt, we have Tim Fest coming in a couple weeks. We'll be on the air next week on a Friday, I believe.
Yes. So it's tomorrow, game night, next Friday, regular old office hours.
And that's what we have for you today, my friends. Thank you for listening. Check us out on Office Hours, whatever. I feel like I'm doing a promo here. What? All the best.
You're gonna be like fucking Casey. It won't make a difference. 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 Just try this. It won't make a difference. It won't make a difference. It won't make a difference. It won't make a difference.
Get the sunshine feeling all the way. All my thoughts and emotions go away. My grace gonna sing me today. Do you suffer from heaven's pain? Put your mind at ease with my brain. Just one bite will make you feel alright. Giant rice, take you to paradise.
You know artists. You know artists. You know artists. Artists.
I got ideas that are like right-wing ideas and left-wing ideas. Who, me, bro?
Alexa, art. Alexa, art. Alexa, art. Alexa, art. Alexa, art. Alexa, art. Alexa, art.
Tip for you.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L,